Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Hello. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Trailer Boys, the boys of trailers.
The boys are tracking down.
The boys are tracking down?
The boys are tracking down.
It's been a while since you've been on the show.
Yeah.
And it's your show.
It's just how life was working out for me for a while.
You did miss some fun episodes. We did.
Sometimes that happens.
Do you remember what the last show you were on was? This isn't a quiz. I'm just asking if you remember.
I feel like I missed both aughts.
Yes, you definitely missed both aughts, which was pretty fun.
I feel, what was the one before aughts?
Before aughts.
Kill each other.
Kill each other.
I'm very sensitive.
Before aughts. I don't know. Animal Protector one.
Oh, was that the down on the down?
Yes, that would make sense. And I think we did two shows of that too. I think we did doubles of that as well. Same age, 10 years. I think Sam looks much younger now. You're shaved, you got the mustache, dark hair. Acting low pants. Acting low pants. Sam is glowing. Yes, you do look great tonight. But yeah, I mean, you missed the aughts was funny because it was very wide open. There wasn't a whole lot of focus. It was just 10 years.
For a second, I thought you were like, it's funny because, like Timmy was on it, but no. All right, guys, let me get this straight. Let me just throw this out there. Timmy fucking sucks. That dude fucking blows. And sometimes he watches the shows that he's not on. So, Timmy, I got you. I was just kidding. You don't blow. I was just trolling you.
Timmy's the best.
Timmy's the best.
Timmy, you're the best. We'll fuck with you, and Sam knows you're watching. You're the best. Art, check your DMs. I sent boobies. I have to check after the show. I'll be too distracted. Sam, check it out. Look at my new shirt.
Oh, new shirts up on miseryloves.us.
Yes.
Or not
we have
miseryloves.us.
the Frankenstein shirt, and now we have the Dracula shirt. They come in red and black, and I have them comfort colors available. I don't know if you've gotten a comfort colors t-shirt yet. But Comfort Colors is a good shirt. So this is what they look like in real life. I finally got one, the proof, and it looks great. So I'm really excited about it. So those are up there for you. No Timmy tonight. Everyone's upset. Well, if he feels like coming on, he can always jump on. And Twined360 says, having watched Whitest Kids You Know since inception, and now having caught up on every VOD, I've finally made it to this first live stream. Let's go. So welcome to your first live stream. This is Trailer Boys, so it's not as funny as Self Suck Saturday.
It's not as funny. Like, it's not as off. It's funny. This show's fucking funny. It's not as funny.
It's not as funny?
It's not as funny like ooh, this milk tastes funny.
Yeah, I guess that's true. World's Worst Boy says, you've missed out on a lot. VODs are delayed. Yes, they are. I'm like maybe 4 VODs back of Trailer Boys. I have a ton of Timmy time to step up to. But
And
we'll get there.
Nate, how much are you getting paid for these putting these VODs up?
$0.00.
He's doing it for the love of the game.
But if you buy a shirt, I get like $3 per shirt.
Oh, true.
And
it's
also
so depressing.
Yeah, it's
when you see the like breakdown of like how much you make off of something or how much anyone makes off of anything.
Yeah, with the print services and stuff, it's like there are so many chains of, handouts going on. And it's like, I remember back in the day when you guys would print your own shirts and have them shipped to like the venues you were at. And sure, you're getting those shirts for like $3 or $4 a shirt, but then you're lugging them around everywhere and you're managing the inventory.
Yeah.
It's just not feasible. It's funny because I had stickers available, and I think I've showed the stickers on here before because we do mid hunting, and some of them are based on some trailers. And I have some new stickers coming up that I don't want to talk about just yet until I have them. But I was excited just to get the stickers down and like sell them to like the community, because we sold them in like packs. We tried to do it as cheap as possible with like the shipping and stuff. And then like, I didn't really do like a real number analysis on it, but I was like, oh, I've made like 20 cents per sticker pack. Because there's like, transaction fees and shit that you don't think about. And then, shipping and blah, blah, blah. So, but yeah, it's fun to make the stickers and have people have the stickers. Some of them came out really, really good. I don't know have you seen them, right? They show them to when you were here last time?
Oh yeah, I've seen them.
They're pretty fun. We missed the hype train. Damn it, guys. Lobaka gifted tier 1 sub to free-to-play Squid. Zach Touchdown resubscribed, says woohoo. Niamix resubscribed, it says sup Gooby Wood. Too Much Television has resubscribed. Micromegas has resubscribed, so thank you everybody. Much appreciate. Anyway,
appreciate everyone.
Catch us up on your time away from the show.
I saw Oppenheimer. Talked about that yesterday.
Cool.
Do you want my quick take on Oppenheimer?
I think I heard it on the show, but tell the audience.
It might be my favorite Christopher Nolan movie because I'm not a big Christopher Nolan fan, but not my favorite movie in the genre of brilliant minds who develop something for the military to beat the Nazis in World War II. It's a very specific genre, but it's not even the best movie in that genre.
I remember you liked the one about the Enigma machine guy who was chemically castrated.
Imitation Game, which you haven't seen.
I haven't seen, but I've read
You've got to see it.
I like him as a character. Actually, one of my favorite books he is a character in.
Dr. Quint ANAMD. Dr. Quinn Tanamad.
Yes, that's how it is.
Said it. It's such like a good. It's such like a rate the Oppenheimer sex scenes. Well, there's really just like, I guess there's 2.5. There's one where it's like shows the post coitus and they're just sitting in chairs naked. It's all Oppenheimer's good if you just want to see Florence Pugh naked. So Oppenheimer's really good is what I'm saying. I think Imitation Game is such a better like crafted story. I think it tries to do all these things and it succeeds at each one of them, and the writing's really good. Oppenheimer is like it feels like it's trying to do as much but does it in like a fatter, more self-indulgent way. But that being said, the bomb dropping, the whole like meat of it is great.
I'm looking at Christopher Nolan's IMDb to see like what I enjoyed of his. I thought Inception was really cool. I really liked The Prestige, but The Prestige book was really good as well. I hated Dunkirk so much. I liked Interstellar.
Interstellar is
He
like,
did the story to Man of
I don't know.
Steel. I liked Man of Steel
People-
too.
People love Interstellar, and
Interstellar.
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 What was good about that movie?
Interstellar.
Yeah, I remember like there's the wave planet.
Yeah, I think when I think back about it, there's a lot of.
I remember
missed.
there's this whole like long like time travel thing. I remember the whole like this was also a Trevor pet peeve. I think I saw it with Trevor and we were complaining about this is what's her name? Anne Hathaway.
Yes.
Her character who's like, I just believe in science, eventually is like, you just got to have faith or something like that. And it's like, ugh. Or like, maybe love. It's like one of those, maybe love. Here's the thing is I don't think Christopher Nolan's the best writer. I think it makes sense for him to, make Batman movies. And then, I feel like his, important scientist biopic is written like a Batman movie.
I haven't seen it, so I can't comment. Did you see Interception?
I saw Interception.
What did you think of that one?
I really liked it it reminded me of the viewing experience of Donnie Darko. I really liked it the first time I saw it and was like, I gotta watch that again.
Yeah, I know.
I gotta watch that again. And then like watching that again and all this stuff, I was like, oh, I wonder what's up with that. I was like, oh, I guess there's nothing up with that. And it felt like very hollow the second time I saw it.
I've only seen it once, so maybe that's why I like it. I think I've seen all these movies once. I don't rewatch a lot of movies. I've noticed that. Just don't do it. Well, on Midhunters this week, we've had a couple of watch parties for Midhunters. We've had some great movies.
Speaking of Midhunters,
okay,
I saw a movie that was thrown that we've talked about recently. You can guess what it is. I texted you about it last night, but it was on Pluto TV, our unofficial sponsor.
Sponsor us, Pluto TV. We want our
Pluto,
own channel.
Please sponsor us. Yes. Days of Thunder was on, and that movie it moves.
It's so fucking good.
Moves.
It's so fucking good.
But like, just like scene to scene, you're like, all right, we're here now. And like, but that first scene where, like, you don't even meet Cole Trickle right away. No. You meet Robert Duvall or actually the first person you meet is what's his, Roddy or whatever, Michael Rooker's character.
Rowdy, yeah.
Rowdy. And you see him, but so the scene starts with Robert Duvall at the racetrack watching a car go around the track, and he's supposed to be scouting the new driver. And he's like, now that's a driver. And then the car comes into to pit, and you realize, oh, it's Rowdy. It's Rowdy in his car. And it's such a good scene when Tom Cruise comes up, and he's like this like Cole Trickle, that he's just like this asshole, and he's like, it's so funny, the idea of this like pretty boy race car driver. It's just like such a good movie scene.
It's a great movie. I love it, and it's funny because Talladega Nights came out so much later, and then when you watch them like back to back, you're like, oh, this is not just, the comparisons aren't just because they're both like NASCAR movies. Like the story breakdown is the same, just like how was it Blades of Glory is the cutting edge,
Yeah. But
no, it's a great one. And I definitely have like a bunch of Cold Trickle NASCAR like fake merchandise like earmarked. Be like,
Yeah.
one day I'll be buying these clothes.
Oh no, totally. That's what their first sponsor is Superflow Oil, and that's what I texted you was
Yeah.
you can go on Amazon and buy a Superflow Oil hat, which is
that
not
a real
natural.
company? No, it's not a real
No,
company.
no,
We
it's
should
not.
we should see if Superflow will sponsor Trailer Boys.
It's not a real company. How would we get a fake company to sponsor us?
We would just do it. We would just say that we're sponsored by Superflow
Yeah,
Oil.
yeah. So we got a
Next
sponsor,
week we're
yeah.
just gonna have full graphics for Superflow Oil. But the funny Mellow Yellow is a real company, and Hardy's
Mellow Yellow is real. But like it's funny, you can buy almost every like hat that they have. Like there's like some random hat that Robert Duvall has on it. I forget what it says, but like you can buy that hat, and it's like marked as like, you know, Days of Thunder gear.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Vandal. Yeah. What other fake companies can we get sponsored by? Like Wayland Yutani. Speaking of Wayland Yutani, I saw
what's the
Death
Terminator
Machine.
one?
That was really good. Terminator is
I remember this because it's in that one sketch. Cyberdyne.
Cyberdyne. Yeah.
Yeah, Cyberdyne.
Is that the one?
I know there's a
jerk off the dog to get the. Is that Cyberdyne?
No. Cyberdyne's the 911 call.
Oh.
Just like in Terminator 2. I
am aware. Fucking love that sketch because
that's
there's
one of my
so
favorites.
little to it. Like, you know, as far as like world building and stuff, you really don't have a whole lot. Like as a sketch, it's so amazing. I really like a lot of the stuff on the CD too. A lot of people sleep on it because they haven't heard it, you know. But man, I know it sounds like the movie.
The Terminator 2. I love that detail that it's the Terminator 2 the second time.
That's a good one. I've spent 5 years trying to get my watch to wife Memento. I've spent 5 years trying to get my wife to watch Memento. Was very difficult to get a copy, and now it's on Amazon Prime, and I've added it to the list to generate the "You in the Mood." Yeah, I like that. It's funny. It's like that thing where you play music for somebody, or like, oh, you have to watch this movie, and you're like trying to sell it to somebody, you know. And you're like, oh, this part's great. This part's great. Like my best friend doesn't know. This is the best part. This is the best part. And you're like, just let me watch the thing.
Yeah. It's making it worse that you're doing this.
Yeah, because now my expectations are going to be too high. That's what I keep saying about one of the movies that I am doing a sticker for is a movie we saw on Trailer Boys was Hawk Jones. Do you remember that? It was like a little kid's police detective movie.
Oh.
It was a shot on video like movie called Hawk Jones, and it was like all little kid actors and stuff. And there was like a cop, you know. Like, this has got to be real bad. And I think Count Pupper found it. I could be wrong. But we watched it, and the thing is, you have an expectation of what it is, and you're like, this is going to be garbage. And the kids are pretty good actors, and it's just as good or as bad as like anything else in that kind of genre. So it's one of those things where I liked it and I was impressed with it. But if I were to tell you about it, like, hey, it's good, you would watch it expecting more from it, and you'd be like, it wasn't that good. And I'd be like, yeah, no, it's not good, but it's just better than you expect. So I'm like, oh, Beach It Makes You Old found it. Beach has had some really good watch parties in the last couple of weeks too. I've found some amazing things watching Beach's channel, and then I'll text you guys about it, and I'm like, what do we call this genre of these 80s movies that are seemingly shit superficially, but then you watch it and you're like, this is a pretty good movie, you know? Like Death Machine was really good. The Hidden, we watched I Come in Peace, I think last night. It was pretty amazing. So big ups to the Beachy stream. Codependent's a year up in it. Hell yeah. Thank you for resubscribing. 12 months. Now you get the 12-month badge. You're gold, baby.
Ooh. Welcome to the Gold Club.
So yeah, we've watched some great stuff. Fortress was on Away Stork Away's stream, right? That was pretty fucking great too.
Do you know what? Do you know it's a movie that I like is one of my favorite mids? Like I completely like it for mid reasons, and I
What's that?
can't like recommend it to people because I'm like, hey, you ever see this movie? It's pretty good. And then
Yeah.
they see it and they're like, it's bad. Oh, that's so weird. It just came up on as a YouTube short as I was scrolling through.
The algorithm got ya.
That algorithm got me. It knew what I was gonna say. I haven't even said it yet. I was gonna say Burnt. You ever see Burnt?
No, never heard of it.
The Bradley Cooper cooking movie. It's like Bradley Cooper playing like an Anthony Bourdain type.
No.
It's a total mid movie, but it's good at being a mid movie.
Does he have a drug problem at some point?
He like it starts off and he's like kind of been like he's left the whole like high I don't know what you call it, like the top level cooking scene, and because he's like alienated a bunch of people because he had a drug problem for a while.
Was this before or after the Kitchen Confidential TV show? Because I think he was in that too, playing Anthony
I think
Bourdain.
it was after. I think it was like he liked that project so much he wanted to make a movie.
I like that show, but I get that people weren't ready for it, but it was like very much like, oh, this is what it's like in the kitchen. It's like this hazing frat thing where you have like people with a lot of undiagnosed mental illnesses and addiction problems interacting in high society. It's pretty funny.
And people were like, a show about a kitchen? That's never going to succeed.
Yeah. It's too early for its time.
Yeah.
All right, Sam, do you want to see what won last week's?
Yeah, let me see what won last week.
We can show you.
Let me just throw something on
too.
I got some trailers here, so.
Okay. Let me. Are you guys? Oh, actually, you know what? We should introduce how the show works and what the show is, because a lot of people are saying that they haven't seen the show before. Sam, you haven't done it in a while. Take it away.
I haven't done it in a while. I'll take it away. Welcome Trailer Boys is a show where we watch movie trailers. Do we submit the movie trailers? No, you, the audience, you guys submit the movie trailers. And not just any movie trailers. Every week we have a new theme. So the movie trailers have to be on theme for us to vote on them. And you know, if it's off theme, we most likely will be able. We see that the trailers you submit, and most likely won't pick those trailers. How do you submit trailers? You submit them to the link above, miseryloves.us, and in the fill out form, it'll ask you for a context. Fill that out. Give us a little help and like make us want to pick your trailer. If you submit a couple of trailers and you have one that you definitely want, maybe let us know. Maybe say, hey, this is my first choice. But also give us a little context for the movie trailer, and you know, have fun with it. Don't just think of like submit the first trailer you think of. This week's theme is erotic thriller, right?
Right.
Erotic thriller. Don't just be like Basic Instinct, although that might be a good watch. We'll probably watch Basic Instinct, yeah. But I mean, try and find those hidden gems, and then after we watch the trailer, Nate and I will both vote on the trailer. We will either give it 0, 1, or 2 points, and there's a possibility of a bonus point that we can give it. And then on top of that, you, the audience, will vote 1 for no or 2 for yes. And based on the percentage of you that votes for the trailer, we will give that trailer 1, 2, 3, or 4 points. 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4 points. 4 is a perfect 100%. 3 is anything below that and above 75%. 2 is anything below 75 to 50%, and then 1 is below 50% to 25%, and then 0, anything below 25%, which will be 75% no, is how that will show up. But yeah.
Baby Babar says, do you prefer long or short context? And I'll say that, like, we don't want the context to be like just copy and pasted from IMDb or whatever. It's like your context. You could be like, this has great music, or just, you know, some people will repackage what the trailer is about to be more interesting to us to pick it. So, you know, and some people are very good at pandering to each of our distinct flavors.
Yes, we have a flavor. We each have flavors.
And so let's look at the leaderboard.
Void Primate said nothing will ever beat 10-inch Mutant Ninja Turtles. Void Primate, I don't know if you got the point of that trailer, but I'm pretty sure in 10-inch Mutant Ninja Turtles, there are things or people that beat 10-inch Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I wasn't here that week. I missed it.
They beat them off. They beat the Ninja Turtles off.
Oh, I get it. It was like a word play.
It's an adult film.
I didn't see it. All right, let's see if this works. And it does. Look at this, Sam. Flanja has 95 points. What that means is if Flanja successfully scores 5 points, he wins the season. And this would be his second win of the season. But Silent Alley is right on his heels. 87 points. Lobaka's out there too with 82. Then it drops off slightly, goes down to Niamix, all the way to Butterfly Beulah at 42 at 10th place. And Stork is on there twice, so we'll figure that out. So when you put your name in, you want to use the same name every time, because that'll happen sometimes. So we'll figure that out.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Anyway, you want to see... Is there music playing? Do you hear that? Anyway, you want to see...
There's a ice cream truck outside. It's weird.
The Trailer Boys don't know.
That, like, just sits outside of our house sometimes.
He's looking at you. He's like, get off that diet, bitch.
I mean, we've bought ice cream from him before, but maybe like in the year and a half we've lived here, like 3 times. He's
just looking up at you. He's ready to hand you a script. Here's some sketch ideas.
No, he's like, no one's buying ice cream. These guys bought it once. Come on, you can buy it again. I need this. I need to eat. I have nothing to eat except this ice cream. Wait a second.
You want to see what won last week? Actually, I think this is won 2 weeks in a row. You ready?
Uh-huh.
It's all happening.
This thing is nicer than my apartment.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Is the audio coming through your microphone?
So I got that going for me, which is nice.
Oh, Mr. Musk.
That's gonna leave a mark.
She's beauty and she's grace.
Hey, you guys!
That's inappropriate.
It's not a man purse, it's called a satchel.
You can't sit with us.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
I know it was you, Fredo. You broke my heart.
As F,
You sit on a throne of lies.
This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
It's weird because some of those lines were from movies.
I know. They have actually pulled that because of so much backlash, and they stopped doing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, an article came out this week that they've decided to pull it.
So that wasn't the winner, right?
No. Here's the winner. Ready?
Problematic. It's all happening.
This thing is nice.
I'm just kidding. That would be great if we watched it again every time, guys. This is the new Skatefall. All right. Let's see.
For centuries, immortals have moved silently among us.
We were just talking about Christopher Lambert because he did Fortress.
One.
Christopher Lambert.
In this world, in this time, I don't care about the game. I don't care about the rules. A supernatural enemy has grown too strong for any immortal to face alone.
He surrounded himself by immortals, loyal only to him.
There has never been a more powerful immortal.
Wait, there's an immortal that figured out, like, don't kill all the other immortals and just work with them?
Yeah, and he was a bad guy.
Has now become a battle too.
It took a bad guy to figure that out.
Are like brothers. Together.
Is this a Rob Zombie, like, techno remake? It is, isn't it?
I wonder if it's just a Rob Zombie song.
One of us has to die now, and you know it.
It's Dragula. But it's like a techno version of Dragula. Anyway, so that was submitted by Away Stork Away, who is unfortunately in Twitch jail. R.I.P. Away Stork Away.
Whoa.
Ye will be missed. Hopefully the rest of the mid-hunting community can step up with more watch parties. He accidentally...
I'm kind of bummed. Can I talk about that trailer for a sec?
Yeah, of course.
I'm kind of bummed. I don't care about Away Stork Away. I'm kind of bummed.
Clip it.
No. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kind of bummed that that wasn't like a techno remix of like that, like, here we are. The Queen song.
You know, it's funny that you say that because, like, we watched this video and then Timmy started talking about the TV show. And he's like, you know who did the theme to the TV show? And I was like, I don't know who.
I've been alive.
And he was like, Queen. And so...
But wasn't that...
I'm playing it for chat, but you can't hear it. I gotta stop playing it because it actually got muted on the stream. But yeah.
Wasn't that in the movie though?
I think it's from the movie, but they used it for the TV show theme song. Apparently,
yeah.
Eddie Mercury was a big fan of the Highlander, and he thought he was a Highlander. Yeah.
Queen did all the music for the movie. That and Flash Gordon. Yeah, they cut that. They didn't go into that in the Queen movie.
In the Queen? Oh, yeah, they should have.
You know? They should have gone in. I wanted to see. Oh, sick. Rob Zombie strikes. He stands with the Writers Guild and the Actors Guild.
Hold on, they can't see it. It starts off with a newspaper. Metal Magazine, Rob Zombie strikes.
Wait, that's not a magazine, that's a newspaper.
Okay, I've never seen a newspaper.
Bang the worm!
Wow, this stream rocks.
Yeah.
Well,
Baby Bread Bar is like, man, I got to get into Rob Zombie. The funny thing is, White Zombie, I don't know, I think I've talked to you about this, Sam. I got like a re-release from some other smaller label, and I got like White Zombie, I got like a 3-disc set of like White Zombie New York in the 80s, and they were like a completely different band. It was pretty crazy. I didn't even know they were around that long.
He didn't get scary yet.
He wasn't scary back then.
So I have a Trevor Rob Zombie story, which is so there's this gentleman's bar in Los Angeles called Jumbo's Clown Room. It's a strip club, but it's like a strip club where like the most naked girls can get is to their panties. So they come out with like 4 bras on and they're taking their bras off the whole time. And
do they show boobies or no?
No boobies.
Okay.
It's just they have extra bras to make up for you go, oh, that's where they would show their boobies if this was a different club. So me and Trevor went there a couple times, and the first time we went, we were like at the bar and we look over and there's this like guy wearing like full like Nazi biker regalia. And we're like, I think that's Lemmy from Motorhead. And it's like Lemmy looking like classic Lemmy. And then the next time we went, years later, we're at the bar and I look down the bar and I'm like, that guy over there, that looks like Rob Zombie. And Trevor looks at him and goes, that's not Rob Zombie. And there's like White Zombie playing over the jukebox. And we both look over to like, we're standing right next to the jukebox. And it's that album with like just his face on it. And we're like, yeah, that's Rob Zombie. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I
went to Jumbo's Clown Room once, and then you and I got into a fight in the parking lot. We never made it in.
Yeah. You missed out, man. Oh, you could have seen so many bras. All right. Yeah. Want to watch a trailer?
Yeah, let's watch Coming Attractions. Let's see. Let me hit the button. Cue it up. Put it in. You never go to a bar with your brother? Sam and I are pretty good friends, but we do fight a lot.
Where do you think we should go?
Wherever.
Just enjoy every
Looks like you.
of getting the heck out of Ludlow.
The guy is your haircut. Or you used to have your hair like that.
Yeah.
The hell is that? First place I learned about death was a pet cemetery. The secret place. Generation to generation, dead things buried in that land would come back.
Is that David Duchovny?
Something else.
Yeah, it's David Duchovny.
Can you hear them? Voices. I think something's wrong with Timmy.
He needs time to adjust.
The people built the pet cemetery to protect them from evil. That's not Timmy. Something's talking through him.
You need to clip That's Not Timmy. He does look like you. It's weird.
Hell, what have you done?
Oh, it's Elliot.
We have to find Timmy.
I'll clip that too.
I held him the day he came into this world, and I'm gonna hold him the day he goes out.
Believe me when I say sometimes dead is better.
Sometimes dead is better.
I can't believe Timmy missed this.
Well, I knew about this because of Timmy.
Oh, okay. Bloodlines.
Because
you know what? Somebody posted this in Reddit. Yeah, somebody posted this in the Reddit.
Yeah.
Timmy was right. Bloodlines.
All right, this next one's a good one. Ready?
Yes.
I've been thinking, I can't run this club forever.
What kind of accent is that?
I built this for nothing. This is our family.
I was just gonna say it seems like
Tom Hardy's American accent.
Tom,
is what Americans sound like.
Tom Hardy accent for sure.
Yes, please.
It was the golden age of Bikeriders. And I never felt so out of place in all my life. That's when I saw him for the first time. It took my breath away.
I'm Benny.
It's the girl from Killing
5
Eve.
weeks later, I married him. I thought I could change him, you know? Not to be different, but to be, I don't know, like he's wild.
Hey! I told you to take that jacket off.
You'd have to kill me to get this jacket off. What about the bar? Burn it down.
That's the guy from Mr. and
The club
McCoy.
got real big real fast. They started running drugs, gambling, prostitution.
Is that what this club is now?
I want you to quit writing.
Don't ask that. Benny. I need you.
You can't have him.
If he wants to ride a bike, he'll ride a bike. Hey, you know, just think it over, you know.
It's such a silly title for a movie. Bikeriders.
Mount up.
I really wish Tom Hardy would stop doing accents. They're always very silly. Which makes the old says, I wish he'd do more.
All right, and wait, I had another one. Oh wait, yeah.
The Bane voice is iconic, sure, but it's like he made an odd accent that doesn't
Because we
exist.
all like making fun of it.
Yeah, but he tries to make every movie a new accent.
Physically.
Oh, yes, Batman. You know, it's fucking stupid.
Physically, it's not a very demanding job. The only thing that can be a little bothersome is the remoteness of the location.
Will there be kangaroos?
We're in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
Down the back, up the stairs.
Down the back.
Up the stairs, mate. You're the new girls.
Yeah. We're on vacation. We should be on a beach somewhere.
We have sunshine and booze in a box. Let's put up with it for a few weeks.
This is like classic trailer setup for a horror
Toughen
movie.
us up.
Right. Gold is for a cold gold. Red is Redland.
Honey's in his hand.
You get him a beer. Why'd you want to come all the way out here?
It was the furthest away.
What's that dude from?
Wait in a little when you serve them down, eh?
That'll be us in a few weeks. Cider?
Yeah. Dickens?
Dickens cider?
They're disgusting.
It's a good joke.
It's a tip.
That's enough.
You want me to go?
Hey?
We're leaving. We're out.
Where are you gonna go, eh? Bus is not for 2 days.
I'm scared of everyone and everything in this place.
Make what you can. Get on the bus and go.
You gonna hit me with that?
Great. Get the paperwork started.
Thank you. What?
Seems cool.
Does it?
I think it looks cool.
It looks like a movie I won't watch.
I mean, I don't
know. I thought it would be like a horror movie. She's like, I don't like these people here. These guys suck. Let's go.
It's played like it's a thriller.
It looks like they're really trying to force it into a thriller.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
I think it is a thriller.
I'll have to have somebody tell me how it is.
Did you think it was a comedy?
No, I thought it would be like a thriller. Or a horror movie.
I think it's a thriller.
I was not thrilled. Maybe if I was a woman, I would be more thrilled.
Well, that brings up our topic of the week. Erotic thrillers. Sorry, I had to finish my macaroni.
You want to start off first?
No.
Okay.
You can start off.
Okay. I'm kicking it off.
Don't you move! Use your offense! Drop it! Drop it!
I heard from one of you guys you caught a good one. Face down taxpayer, back of the head in his own bed.
Your guy put an ad in the singles magazine, right?
There's some psycho woman out there killing guys.
Wanna know how we catch her? We put our own ad in. We set up dates with 30, 40, 50 of the ladies who answer. We take them out, some restaurant, some bar, get their prints on a wine glass. Bingo, she's dropped.
I don't believe in wasting time on this kind of stuff. You know what you know and you go with it.
You go with what?
I believe in animal attraction. I believe in love at first sight. I believe in this.
No offense, but you never did give her prints, did you?
She's not the shooter. I have done some desperate, foolish things.
You mean like being here with me?
Is that Ellen Barkin? Yes.
Yeah.
You never know.
I always know.
What are you nuts? You just met her.
What are you looking for?
She's a friggin' suspect, Frank. Just walk away. This is getting out of hand.
What are you looking for? What are you looking for? What are you looking for?
I had that movie used to illustrate the save the cat theory to me.
What do you mean?
There's a scene in the beginning where he has this kind of sting thing where they tell like a bunch of people that they won tickets to the Yankees game, but they're all people that have a warrant out for their arrest. And at the end of the scene, I think it's Samuel Jackson is bringing his kid into the thing, but he's like late, and he's like, "Come on!" The kid's like, "Come on, Dad, we're gonna be late." And then Al Pacino looks at him and goes like, "Oh, yeah, the raffle's over." And then Samuel Jackson looks and sees that it's this like sting thing, and goes like, "Okay," and like because the kid's there, and he didn't want the kid to have to get arrested in front of his dad, and
kid was gonna get arrested.
No, the dad was gonna arrested in front of the kid, and then as he's leaving, he goes, I'll catch you later," kind of being like, all right, let's show that this guy's a good guy, but at the same time, he's not being too lenient on this guy. He's gonna,
We'll get him again.
We'll get him for the yeah.
What did you think of this trailer?
Pretty good. I think it wasn't a 2. It didn't blow me away. I mean, Ellen Barkin was a plus.
Yeah, she looked great.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's I liked the style of it. It just didn't wow me. Didn't have that wow factor, so I can give it a 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 1 too. I did like all parts of it, but there was never like that one hook that I'm like, yes. But you know what? I did like it though.
No.
You know what? It had Ellen Barkin in that white tank top. 2 points for me. All right, that's 3 points from us, and 2 points from chat.
Nate gave it 1 point for every nipple he saw the outline of.
That's true. So that's 3 points from us, 2 points from that. That's 5 points going to the Sea of Love, and that goes to Danis.
Okay. All right, you ready?
I am ready.
But here in this gallery in Soho, there is a fabulous exhibit of violent and sexy photographs.
Do you know the artist? What's her name?
Laura Mars.
Yeah.
I know her fairly well.
Well, if you see her, will you point her out to me? Because I'd really be interested to find out what kind of frustrated voyeur type this chick really is.
Laura. Excuse me. Could I steal you away for a moment?
Are you her?
You her?
You had something to hide.
Doris Spencer's been horribly murdered. What? There's a detective team here and he's asking people questions.
On those pages is what I saw.
I was gonna say, doesn't this sound like the
And I've
Depeche
seen
Mode?
all kinds of murder, physically, yes, but moral,
Is this like
spiritual,
a
emotional
recut fan
murder.
trailer?
Yeah, I don't know if it's a fan trailer.
Why is he killing my friends? Why is he after me? Why? When it happens to me, I can't see what's in front of me. What I see is that
I'm completely out of control.
I blame you, Laura. Everybody here blames you. No matter who did the killing, you're to blame.
Right down the barrel. When he comes at you, you squeeze that trigger.
Yeah, fan cut.
Hi, this is Luke. If you like that video, please like and subscribe, and click the bell icon for notifications about new videos.
Shut up, Luke.
I'd say the only thing I didn't really like about that, like I do get like the modern aspect of like playing like a pop song slow and stuff. But the audio mix was real bad where I couldn't really hear a lot what was going on in the trailer, you know?
True. You know what though? I like Depeche Mode, and I could see what they were going for. It wasn't perfect, but I think it was better than most fan cut trailers.
Yeah, I would say that's true.
I'm gonna give it a 2. No, you shut up, Dr. Quintinamide.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that 1. I mean, it was cool.
Girl Kinda Great. I think Depeche Mode did save it. Do you like Depeche Mode?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. You know what's crazy to me is the guy that was in Depeche Mode, that was in the first record, you know, like their big record, left Depeche Mode. And I think he started Yaz or Yazoo. Remember that band?
Yeah.
And then he went from Yaz to Erasure, which was also a crazy big band. So it's crazy that like a lot of these people leave a band and they start their own thing, and it's never as big as like their original thing. But all three of those bands are pretty fucking big.
Charging Magic Missiles said, "We all like Depeche Mode and their one good song." Don't be ignorant on here, man. Depeche Mode have many good songs. Enjoy the Silence, Policy of Truth, Just Can't Get Enough. You know. They're good. Yeah, Personal Jesus.
Hungry Like the Wolf, Rio,
That's not Depeche
Girls
Mode.
on
That's
Film.
not Depeche Mode.
All right, chat did not like that. They get 0 points. So it's 1 for me, 2 from you, 3 points. Who gets those 3 points?
3 points going to Lobaka.
Lobaka, did Lobaka edit that himself? Is that Lobaka's voice asking us to like and subscribe?
Luke Baca? Yeah. Female photographer that specializes in violent and sexual is having those around her killed in violent and sexual ways. But when it happens, she can see through the killer's eyes and witnesses it. Sounds cool. I've always wanted to see this movie. That's why I picked it. I was like, oh, this always looks interesting. I didn't know Tommy Lee Jones was in it. Tommy Lee Jones kind of looks like Josh Hartnett when he's young.
Fucking A, he really does. That's a good call. Yeah. All right.
Josh Hartnett's in Oppenheimer.
There's somebody else in Oppenheimer that I was surprised. I was like, really? And then, I don't know, whatever. Speaking of movies you want to see, this one popped out at me because I've never seen it, but I'm like, I've always wanted to just check it out because it looks like trash. So.
Okay.
Fuck.
What's X?
Actually, S-I-X. I've always known what was going to happen next. So love was a bit disappointing.
Hers was a specific kind of fortune telling. She knew how to get to the end of men.
Oh, nigga.
Oh, hello. I live downstairs.
Nicola?
Sorry, I was just changing.
Nikki Sixx from
Falling in
Motley
love
Crue.
normally ends very badly with me.
It's Nicola S.I.X. She just said that.
Who's Jim Sturgis from?
I feel pretty good about my writing. I'm
That
worried the critics are gonna
Beatles
call you a
Across the
male
Universe
fantasy
movie,
figure.
the 21.
Likes to be watched.
I love to be watched.
Jonathan Depp?
Jonathan Depp is in this movie. I wonder if this is before or after the trial.
I'm sorry, I was just being jealous.
Hey, look what she's done to me!
You know I'm gonna kill you, don't you?
Shall we say 8?
Oh, it's my birthday! Oh, wow!
You share a birthday with London Fields. That looks real bad.
It looked real bad.
And I couldn't really tell you what it's about. Like, here's what I think it's about. This American girl lives in London and bangs a bunch of dudes that all go crazy for her.
It's like something about Mary, but like
not funny. Is it supposed to be funny, you think?
The crime version of it.
Is there crimes? Did she get killed?
I think they all are like crime people, right?
I have no idea. Zach Touchdown says Sam's birthday is 10/26. No, that's his pin for everything is 10/26.
Yeah.
His birthday is October 26th.
Yeah, don't try that as my password and stuff, because it is.
Wabaka says from Letterboxd, clairvoyant I can't speak. Clairvoyant femme fatale Nicola SIX has been living with a dark premonition of her impending death by murder. She begins a tangled love affair with 3 uniquely different men, one of whom she knows will be the murderer. Then why?
Weird. Charging Magic Missile says London Fields more like bad movie.
Straight to video vibes for real.
Yeah. What do you give it?
I don't know. Like it didn't give me anything.
Yeah, I'm torn. It looked real bad, but also the movie came out on my birthday.
I don't get it. And for some reason I wanted to see this, and like the trailer actually made me not want to see it. Like I'm like all set. So I think that's a 0 points for me.
I'll give it 1 point. It was so like uniquely bad that I enjoyed watching it, and I really want to encourage a movie like this to be submitted.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is a mid, and this will go in the list of mid hunts, but because I've gone through and I'm like, there's a bunch of like odd Amber Heard movies that I've never heard of that I want to see. Heard of, but yeah, the trailer actually pushed me away, so I think that's a unique negative experience. It looks like chat gave it 22%, which is also no points, so that's 1 point from Sam. Going to London Fields, Grimward. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, I picked that one. This is the second England mid that Jim Sturgis is in.
I bet Jim Sturgis is in a lot of
Half the trailer is the production cards. It's a guy writing. Is this a production card too? Jeez.
Yeah. Just so you know, it's we just hit 43. This is the trailer boys of trailers.
I love that sex scene where he's mashing his head into her boobs.
Oh, that was cool.
뭐 이거든 끝내.
Did she just say something sexy? Because it seemed like she said something sexy. World's Worst Boy voted 3 for that.
I love how it that came very close to being TOS throughout that whole thing.
Yeah,
that's like that is walking that line.
There was a lot of like, I feel like I should have seen a nipple, but I didn't see a nipple.
Yeah, yeah. Is that a like? There's a butt crack coming, and it cuts right as soon as the crack starts. Edging the trailer. I think it looked cool. Those production cards were fucking great.
I'm giving it 2 points because of how good the production cards were.
No,
there was. I'm giving it 2 points for 2 reasons.
Okay.
One, this was the sexiest trailer we've seen on Erotic Thriller night so far.
Well, we haven't been giving context either.
That is a point is worth it.
What's the context?
2, a female. No, that's the. Hold on.
2 points. One was on the left, the other on the right.
This movie fucks. Also, top of butt crack shown.
It's almost. I feel like we didn't really get the crack. We got like shadow of crack.
Yeah, I'll say it for 2 reasons. One, this was the sexiest trailer we've seen so far. And 2, there was more than that to it. Like the whole kicking through the windshield and putting the heel in the guy's head. That was fucking cool.
Yeah, that was like the thing that got me.
Yeah.
2 points for me.
How many? 2 points from Nate. How's chat doing on this one?
Chat really liked it, which is a bit of a surprise to me. Only 7 people said no, and 51 people said yes, putting it into the 3-point territory. So it's our first almost full pointer.
7.
You're really smiley right now. Did that trailer do something for you?
Me?
Yeah. You're just smiling.
No,
Chat can see it too. Chat can see it too. You're just like
You're smiling. I'm not smiling. You're smiling.
I'm not smiling. I'm fucking scowling, man.
I'm not crying. I'm horny. Yeah, we got to talk about this on loads.
All right, so that was 3 points from chat and 4. You gave that 2 points, right? That's 7 points.
Yeah.
Who gets the 7 points?
Moon Doggy.
Hey, get along, Moon Doggy. Okay. You ready? We continue with Erotic Thrillers. Sam wants to kiss the naked killer. Production card you love to see.
Spring break, man.
With a house you may recognize.
Everyone else is out of town till next week.
Cliff, I need you, buddy. I got a big essay to write.
I had a rough night last night.
What do you need me for? You can make it sound like an hour.
You see, that's what I thought. Turns out this place is a really wild history. You know about the place that was here before the mansion was built?
National Park.
Try an insane asylum.
Okay, so there used to be a loony bin here. So what?
The dude who built this place moved out 10 years ago today. Who knows what he saw?
You okay, man?
Why don't you play with me, Gordon?
Something happened. Something bad.
That place is an old wives' tale.
Hello?
I hear one of the patients was locked in the closet when the place burnt down.
She's burned alive. Each year on this day, she comes back and haunts the grounds. Until 5 minutes ago, I didn't believe it. But you didn't see those guys. Something bad happened to them. And I think it has something to do with that patient. What the hell's going on there, Davis?
Join us, Kelso. Let us show you how dark it is down here. Join us. What the hell is wrong with you?
They're not normal.
Define not normal.
Playing stairs, this I need to kill. Something's very, very wrong.
Tickle fight. I want to cut back to like the railing scene, because I think like the camera moves when she's like walking through. It just looked really funny. It's like, do it again. I could be wrong.
Try an insane asylum.
Right here. Yeah, right? Like, look how bad this is. Like, lock the camera down if you're gonna do an effect like this.
Yeah.
Insane asylum.
Okay, so there used to be a loony bin here. So what?
Yeah.
It just seems silly to me. Okay, 1313 Haunted Frat.
I also think this is hilarious because they're like, do you know what this building used to be? It used to be an insane asylum. It's like, no, it wasn't.
Look around.
Bull fucking shit. Look how this is built. You think an insane asylum was like, yeah, let's get the spiral staircase for this place.
Yeah, look at the neighborhood. You think this property, like, oh, look at the views here. You think they were putting an insane asylum here?
Look at the fucking windows. Like I don't know, like this place wasn't an insane asylum. Like
insane director lived here.
And
some say he still makes movies on the
the reveal of her like coming from behind a tiki, like this like fake tiki head thing.
Yeah,
it's like so weird.
And the crazy thing with the tiki head is, like, for me, like, I don't think that's like set dressing for the movie. I think that's like that came with the pool. That's like in the house. Like, hey, this is our tiki pool.
Yeah, they're like, come from behind that. It'll look like, you know, it's some like real tiki. No, what?
Was it named Insane Asylum? I do like how in all these movies it's just white, like, briefs, you know?
Do you want to hear something really funny? I don't know if you picked up on this, but there's one part, no spoilers. But there's one part in Mars where the animators had to put a number on something and they put 1313. And I was like, guys... I was like, you know what that is? And they're like, oh, it's bad luck. And I'm like, no. They're like,
it's a very big franchise.
Well, just know that
it's one of the biggest movie franchises of all time. There's like 30 or 40 of them.
Yeah, it's 1313 Mars. Yeah.
Licorice Rice Liquors is what is 1313. It's this series of movies that all take place in the director's mansion, and we're thinking that like he does this, like he makes the movies, raises the money, and puts the movies out, but then it's really just to like pay his mortgage. You know, like that's what we're assuming.
Wait, 1313 is the address of Disneyland because it's Mickey Mouse? Fucking, I bet that's why the animators put it as 1313. I bet you that's what it is.
Fucking nerds.
Yeah.
All right. I of all the 1313 movies, like I feel like if I saw this one first, I would be like rolling laughing. But I feel like this, compared to some of the other 1313 movies we've seen, like I'm not sure if it's fair to judge this based on the other ones, but this one is not so ridiculous to me.
There is an element though that's so funny that is the guy going like, yeah, there's just something wrong with them about a bunch of dudes walking around a house in their tighty whities. They're all in their tighty whities. What's up with you, man? Something's different, like.
Yeah. But, Bigfoot Island gave so much. There were like the running scenes that went to running scenes. And then like this girl's super down for it, man. Or whatever it was.
Yeah. She knows how to use her butt and her, what was it?
I don't know. Her butt and both her boobs. Hello. Okay. I'm giving it 1 point because I appreciate the submission. Somebody's indexing these. Somebody has to watch these 1313 movies to find the good ones to send to us.
What's funny? Someone else submitted Eyes of Laura Mars, but did not challenge when we
haven't done a challenge in a while. I'm not sure. Does challenge still work? Let's see. No, I guess challenge doesn't work. It used to work.
Right.
What do you think you're going to give it?
I'm giving it 1 point.
1 point? Yeah, I have to give it 1 point too. Let me see.
Silent Alley, you didn't try and challenge earlier, right?
The challenge is in let's see, World's Worst Boy.
No, it did not challenge. All right, cool. Just checking.
Let me see.
Just checking.
I just want to make sure it works because the challenge should be fun. Again with Twitch.
Did you mark that one down?
No, let me see what chat gave it. Finish poll. Chat gave it 2 points. We gave it 2 points. That's 4 points total. Going to 1313 Haunted Frat to Rex Bosworth, Champion of Man. Let's check. Maybe it's not working.
All right. You ready to watch the next trailer?
Sorry. I did all this stuff to get it working, and I'm kind of annoyed that it doesn't work. I am ready.
Central air conditioning, absolutely terrific kitchen.
I love the view.
Carly Norris knew what she wanted.
I'll take the apartment.
A prestigious address.
So you're moving in today. Welcome to 113. You'll like it here.
I will, thank you.
Oh! They're doing it!
An incredible view.
Oh!
Let me see.
Would you look at her? She's a boy of yours. She can't get enough.
But from the moment she moved in,
I don't have anything to wear.
Where would I send you?
someone was watching.
You can tell me your secrets.
What secrets do I have?
I'd never tell.
I'm Behringer?
Someone was waiting.
You just really look like someone. What's really strange is she was in 20B as well.
When did she move?
Well, she didn't.
She jumped out the window.
Someone who knows her fantasies.
I don't want to get hurt.
I could never hurt you.
And sees her every move.
The guy in 23B, apparently he fell in the shower and broke his neck.
4 people died here in 2 years. What does that tell you?
Do you live here?
Did you know Mr. Hale?
How long have you lived here?
How do you feel about all these accidents?
Fight, I need to talk to you about something. Fight, are you there? It's really important.
Sharon Stone. William Baldwin.
Would you just listen to me? I wouldn't kill anyone.
Tom Berenger.
He's coming back here, isn't he?
At 113 East 38th Street,
You're making me do something I don't want to do.
the view from the outside
You ready?
is nothing compared to the view inside. Sliver.
I never understood why they called this Sliver.
Yeah, me neither.
That looked great though. That looked like an erotic thriller. That was straight down the pipe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really solid erotic thrilldom. I'm gonna say I'm gonna give that 2 points because I liked how the vibe of the trailer.
2 points for the slut boy. I also give it 2 points.
Yeah, it looks like a really. It makes me want to see it. Let's see. And so, what are you playing again? We're watching trailers and we're rating the trailers, Jer Bear. This is Trailer Boys, a show where we watch trailers that are submitted by you, the audience, every week. And they are on a theme. This week's theme is erotic thrillers, and you can vote yes or no if you like the trailers, and we give it points too. We're playing Among Us.
All right, let me see. Damn, none of that challenge stuff works. I'm sorry. I spent so much time trying to get it working, and it does not work. We'll figure that out again. You know, just nobody's challenged a trailer in so long. Kind of forgot about it.
Maybe they have, but
oh, true.
It hasn't been working.
Sam, have you yelled in your baby's face yet?
No. My baby's yelled in my face. It's like all he does.
So chat has given this 66.7% yes, it's good for 2 points. I think that was 2 from me and 2 from you as well, right?
Yeah.
6 points total going to whom?
Mythic.
All right. All right. Oh, wait, hold on. All right, this seems weird. Some of them I'm finding are looking very weird. Ready?
Yep. Is this a Pedro Almodovar movie?
I don't know.
Norma. Norma.
Kind of saying yes, it is, Sam.
Okay.
What I did.
I hate when like these pop-up things happen, like, and we're still like in the trailer.
Yeah. No, I don't want to watch Free Guy. I was trying to get me to watch Free Guy.
Okay. The Skin I Live In. I have no idea. Also, this still frame right here, which isn't even in the fucking movie, or isn't even in that trailer.
Well,
that looked cool.
You see the mask for a second.
Yeah, but so the context for this was, in this twisted Spanish thriller, a top surgeon, Antonio Banderas, takes revenge on his wife's killer by taking him prisoner and forcing an involuntary sex change operation on him. I didn't really get that from the trailer.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you?
No.
Have you seen this?
No.
Looks great. I've heard this is nuts. No, thank you. I'd never like to watch this. All right, Split. It feels problematic. It was a different time. 2011.
It was his daughter's boyfriend. That's what Principal Role says.
Spoiler alert.
I've never been like... I think I've seen only like a few Almodovar movies, and I'm never like chomping at the bit to watch more Almodovar. That's not saying it's not good. It's just saying there's nothing I've seen that's made me be like, oh, I really got to see that.
He looks like the Spanish David Lynch.
Yeah. Oh, did he do Abre los Ojos?
Let's see.
Little.
I'm on his IMDb. What year was? No, it's in the 70s.
2002, I think, or 2001. It came out like a year before Vanilla Sky. 2000.
I liked Abrios Lojos, or whatever it is, but I don't think he did that. I don't see it in his IMDb.
I don't think he did that either. Just someone, Butterfly Bulis, just said that.
I don't think I've seen any of his movies, to be honest.
No, he didn't. Dr. Quinn said. Dr. Quintana, MD. Oh, that's what it is.
I thought you were joking before.
No, I honestly... Quintana. Like, what is that, Halo?
Yeah, Cortana.
Oh, Cortana. Oh.
Dr. Cortana, MD.
Dr. Quintana, MD.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen any of these movies. Well, I don't know. You know what? I don't know. I didn't get the erotic thriller part of it. And I couldn't really understand the whole thing.
I mean, there was almost a nipple a bunch of times in that, so I'm not saying it's off topic or anything.
Just because of a nipple doesn't make it erotic.
I'm gonna clip
Gutterfunk
that.
says I'm flaccid. All right, so I'm not going to give that points. What are you giving that?
I'm not going to give that points either.
Ow. Chat gave it 1 point.
Okay.
And that 1 point goes to Anthony Potkines. Sorry, Anthony Potkines. You know what? The context got me. Twisted Spanish thriller, surgeon, revenge, prisoner, forcing involuntary sex change operation. I said, okay, we have to see this. Did you ever see The Secret in Their Eyes? That's another one.
No,
that's another Spanish movie that I think is amazing that they did an American version of that I've never seen. You're just now realizing Miss March was an erotic thriller?
Because it had nipple.
All right, Sam, ready for your thing. Oh, wow, that's a great pick.
Your blind date is coming. No wonder you're a little nervous. But don't worry. He goes out with a lot of pretty girls. And he knows how to treat a lady. He's not wired quite right. But he knows how to have a good time. And no one ever complains. Blind date. You won't be coming home in one piece.
Fuck yes.
Wait, I just gotta point out that like I love how they like do the like you won't be coming home in one piece. Like coming home in one piece is like a saying or something. Like it makes it seem like it's supposed to be a play on like a turn of phrase, but it really just they just say it.
Yeah.
They just say it.
I love the music in that.
Yeah, the sound design was really funny in this.
Bubbling sound. That was fun.
The bubbling sound, yeah. Oh, there's a pool. We have this bubble sound. Sure, go with it. This is on
coming.
Tubi and Pluto TV. Cool.
This looks dope.
It's definitely
it looks like it took place in a mall in the beginning. Was it in a mall or no?
I don't know, but did you see there's Kirstie Alley, but did you see the other sort of cameo, we'll call it?
No.
The actress from Hot Shots?
She's like a French lady?
A little nervous. But don't worry. He goes out with a lot of pretty girls.
Is this a mall? Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that was her.
And he knows how to treat a lady.
Topper? Is it Topper?
Or that's his name, yeah.
Is the champagne popping symbolic?
And then he masturbates to Atari?
Is he still in the mall?
But he knows how to have a good time.
The visuals in this are so fucking cool.
This is like how he's taking blind dates to malls after they're closed.
This is where I'll cut her. The neck.
Christy Alley just running
and no one ever complained. Blind date. You won't be coming
Rad
home
font. That's
in
great.
one piece.
Yeah. I feel strongly about this. I easily am giving it 2 points. The music alone really got me. Are we doing it?
Am I doing this right?
Yeah, you're doing it right. I just have the button way over here. No, I hit the wrong button. Hold on. All right. There we go. Did it. We did it. Yeah, everybody. That means that Sam and I liked this so much. We've given it that little extra special flavor. So beyond our 4 points, that's getting 5 points. Our special point. And chat really liked this as well. 90%. Only 5 people voted no on this. So that's 3 points for chat, 5 points most. That's 8 points. Who gets those 8 points?
That's Silent Alley.
Whoa, Silent Alley coming out strong.
Silent Alley not challenging on Eyes of Laura Mars.
Yeah.
Instead, blind date. The villain of this goes on blind dates with various women, kills them, then masturbates to the sound of Atari 2600s, makes when glitching. Bonus, real early Kirstie Alley.
Hey.
And Nate, that's Kirstie Alley, not Christy Alley.
Kirstie Alley? I only know her from that Star Trek movie.
Oh, have you ever seen her bar show?
I was on a bar show?
Yeah, she was on a bar show called It's Always Sunny in Boston.
Not heard of it.
Yeah,
okay.
It's always sunny.
You ready for the next one? Good on ya, Silent Alley. Good on ya.
She was also in the movie. Wait, I gotta turn this up from here. She was also. Wait, no. Chick chick. Chick chick. Chick chick. Chick chick. She was also in the movie Madhouse, which I think we saw together in theaters.
I haven't heard of it.
With John Larroquette.
Marina Sirtis from Star Trek TNG. Possibly. All right, you ready?
Okay. Yes, I am ready.
I just went to the doctor today, girl. And I'm 6 weeks pregnant.
Hey!
Oh, shit. Yes, come through, Mia. Look, I got shit to do. I gotta get my nails and my toes done. You about to make me late for my appointment. What do you
blah,
want?
blah, blah. Ain't nobody trying to hear all that.
Pregnant by who? Billy? Ray. His brother.
Bitch, no. The All-American Pro running back, Chauncey Jackson. How about that?
But what I really want to know is why you going around saying I'm the father of your child, knowing damn well I'm not.
How did you do this to me?
Yo.
Say what?
You heard what the fuck she said? Back the fuck up.
Yes.
Your ass don't even look pregnant.
Hey, y'all heard on the radio about that book? It's called Breakfast in Bed.
Yeah, I'm actually reading it right now. It's a great read by Lorenzo Pearson.
Okay.
So it's about how men should be treating women.
So, wait. It's a book about how to keep a woman happy from a man?
But tell me what you need Big Daddy to do.
Lorenzo Pearson, this is his movie, by the way.
Crawl to me, baby. Crawl to me.
I crawl like a dog.
Come on.
What y'all doing in there?
Oh, yes, baby. Yes, you put that ad on.
Look how they're matching.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Girl, I think they are.
What the?
You was smooth with that one, bro. I don't even know how you got away with that one. She was all smiles. Man, I know what she wants, bro. I know what she likes.
Is that Lorenzo Person?
Besides, man, I know she still loves me.
Right, but bro, you ain't seen Megan in about 3 years, man. You just pop back and want to see her unexpectedly, and she forgave you for that? Well, you must have been laying it down before you left.
Right. Listen, man, like I said, I know her. I know how she thinks, man. And listen, fellas, once y'all win a woman over emotionally, man, y'all win the game.
You don't think I look good?
Oh, so this what the fuck we doing in here?
Oh, girl,
Simone.
shut the
This
fuck
what we
up.
doing? Ain't no shut the fuck up. What did you do? What did you do?
Here comes the thriller.
That $20,000 necklace, bro, that helped ease all the pain.
Right,
Trust me.
right.
True that, but I ain't got $20,000.
Girls, like, why are men so fucking dumb? How hard is it to know what the fuck a woman wants?
Lorenzo Pearson wrote and directed, and he might be in it. And I do love how they reference a book that he wrote.
Wish.com, Tyler Perry.
Let me see. Lorenzo.
I kind of agree that there wasn't like a thriller element of this.
You weren't thrilled? Worth it for the sample on the end?
Yeah.
Men are so dumb.
Barely an erotic life drama. Yeah.
Yeah, it was too real. It got thrilling at that one part where there was a bar brawl, and then it fell off. I do like the direction whoever found this is going in. You know, it looks like they're digging for stuff. And this could be, you know, Lorenzo Pearson's cinematic universe could give to the Trailer Boys. So that's a good find. But as far as the eroticism was there. The thriller I don't think was there so much, so I'm only going to be able to give it 1 point.
Yeah, I see the erotic aspect. There was one thing that I love that it did, which is like that I think a lot of movies like this do, and a lot of like Christian movies will do, where they'll be like, look, see this pen? This pen is worth $500,000. and be like they like will like do this thing where they feel like they're upping the production value by calling something expensive, where it's like that $20,000 necklace, that sure is something. It's like, that's not a $20,000 necklace.
Yeah. Beecha Makes You Old says, this is the stuff I look for on Tubi. I'll be watching immediately. Tubi gives. Yeah, I'm going to give this 1 point.
I'll give it 1 point also.
2 from us. Chat is leaning towards no, but they do give it a point. So that is going to be 3 points to
I think that's fair.
Lorenzo Pearson's Just Sex. And this says, all right, so Just Sex. You got to see this one first. I typed erotic thriller on Tubi, and this film came up. I watched the trailer and thought this was right up Trailer Boy's alley. I agree. I think this is up our alley. I just think it's missing some thriller element to it. But
I like to see that. I like to see that you typed that in, and that's what came up. I like that.
Speedpunk 1996. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Speedpunk trailer. Doing the work.
All right.
Doing the work. The emotional Trailer Boys labor.
All right, ready?
Yeah. It's funny that somebody would type on like just sex. They're like, it's like a kid looking for porno. I just want to see people having sex, just sex. And then this movie comes up and they watch the whole thing waiting for like, and they're like, it's on Tubi and it's free. This is great.
All right, ready?
Yes.
And this is Mr. Rude. Ellen, what do you think about you and I getting back together?
It's the guy that played Amadeus.
What happened to this so-called philosophical crisis you were having?
It went away.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with his work. Oh, you will be. After he dies.
Pardon me. Is that one of those trick lighters?
You ask a lot of questions.
I never met a woman with a gun before. Mr. Drew?
I don't think Virginia Madsen gets enough credit.
Your kidnapping may be connected to a case in which you may be considered a suspect.
A suspect for what?
We just found her body today, Mr. Drew.
You're on television. Ellen's going crazy and Bean's having trouble at school.
Look, are you gonna listen to me or not?
No!
There's a lot of people involved in this. Big people.
I am in trouble here. I'm in real trouble.
You still haven't answered me, Mr. Drood. Did you love her?
I don't know. I don't know what that means. She thought you were so smart.
Dude.
Rude, stop it.
Fugitive Elf!
He's got it, Ben.
I'm on your side, Mr. Drew.
Movie punks. And the movie was called Slam Dance, but you didn't see that coming.
It was directed by Wayne Wang.
Who's Wayne Wang?
Dude.
Rude, stop it.
Fugitive Elf!
Same director as Made in Manhattan.
Is that the guy? The guy from
Animal House?
Yeah, that guy's from Animal House. And then but the main guy's from Animal House too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, isn't he? Isn't he Flounder? Or not Flounder?
Beaver?
He's like Flounder's friend. Flounder's the fat guy, I think, right?
Yeah, Flounder's the fat guy. Otter,
yeah.
Who was the cop then? What was his character's name? I love that scene in Animal House where Donald Sutherland's wearing the sweater and goes up to like grab something and his butt is exposed, right? That shit's funny.
Yeah.
Midbot says Slam Dance is bad. Well, not a surprise. I mean, here's my thing with this trailer is I was like following along like, yes. And then at a certain point, it was like, what the fuck is happening? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, no, totally. Yeah, Tim Matheson plays Otter, Eric Otter Stratton, and Tom Holcha, who's the other guy, it was Pinto, Larry Pinto Kroger.
And he is the lead in this, Pinto.
Yeah, Pinto, yeah.
It took a real weird comedic turn in the middle of the trailer. Yeah, I definitely lost my footing on it too. That was Tim Matheson. I don't think he was really in the trailer too much, but in this still frame.
No, he was in there.
Yeah, he's like right there.
Yeah.
And now it's my turn to pick a trailer to watch for the show that we do called Trailer Boys, and I am going to keep talking because I am trying to buy time while I look for a movie trailer that I just found. There we go. See how that worked? And no one even knew what was going on. Hey, that's how you do it, everybody. All right. Nate can't read and talk at the same time. No. All right, ready?
You could have stopped after read. Ooh. Poor timing.
Shara Gilbert? Poor timing what?
Drew Barrymore?
Grade point average. I'm
What happened to Drew Barrymore?
Persona non
My name's Sylvie Cooper.
Like
Persona non grata.
What Sylvie Cooper?
Why? What did she do?
She's a fucking scab.
I didn't know this.
She's gonna bring her show back, and then everyone got pissed at her, and now she's like not bringing her show back. But she's like, she was so gonna bring her show back until everyone got like so fucking pissed, and then was like, oh wait, yeah,
Didn't
pretty
know that.
shitty.
Well, I mean, I guess she didn't actually do it though. So I love Drew Barrymore, and I'm going to continue with this trailer that I love. Oh, now it's going to give it away. Before, it was kind of a surprise.
What are you busted for? I gotta keep a certain grade point average. I'm slipping in biology. My name's Sylvie Cooper.
Like most 15-year-olds, what Sylvie Cooper wanted more than anything else was a best friend.
Everybody hates me.
Oh, well, everybody hates me too. Do you want to come over?
Someone to talk to.
Wow, this is great.
Someone to understand her.
Oh, Ivy, this is my mom, Georgie.
Till death.
Someone like Ivy.
It's nice and cool in here. I missed my ride.
No.
Dad, she's my best friend.
Is it Tom Skerritt?
But Ivy didn't just want a friend. Ivy wanted more.
I hope that when I die, I'll have owned a sports car, had a family, a home.
And she'd do anything to get it.
Hello, Mr. Cooper. Care for anything?
Get out.
What the hell are you doing in my mom's car?
Won't ever happen again.
Please stop! Say it! I want to hear you say it! Are you accusing me of something? Why did you do something?
No, Fred, come here. No, Fred, come here. We can all be together now. We can all be a family.
Poison Ivy. It's fucked up. Like, so it's 1992. Her character was 15, but as an actress, she was 17. So it's still fucked up. Like, at no point, I guarantee, I haven't seen this, but I bet you they kind of like brush away the fact that he's like, but you're 15. They probably like put like more of like the thriller part is like, but you're married and it's your daughter's friend. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I bet they downplay the part that she's very underage the entire time,
I've seen that house before, and I'm like, I know I've seen that house.
I like whenever I come out to visit you in LA and we'll drive around somewhere and we'll be like going to a diner or something. And then you'll just like turn down the road and be like, see this house? It's from that. And I'll be like, it is. It's from, like it's pretty fun pointing that shit out. Being like, oh, that's from that, very unknown piece of media that only you and I are familiar with,
Yeah. I mean, Fred 62's. It's in the hidden.
Before it was Fred 62's, all right.
Before it was Fred 62, but they still have in the background. The giveaway was they have these drawings of like old famous actors like Humphrey Bogart in a scene in a diner, and they still have those in Fred 62's, and you can tell it's Fred 62's because there's a post office across the street from it.
So what do you think of Poison Ivy?
I'll give it a 1.
I really do want to see it now because I really want to see like the what would you call it? The morale gymnastics or whatever, the dancing it around being like, oh, this is fucked up. You know? Because I feel like
no
92
she's a scab.
This was around the time of like Alicia Silverstone in The Crush.
Isn't it funny that both Sarah Gilbert and Drew Barrymore, stars of this movie, went on to host daytime talk shows at the same time?
That is weird. Remember that Aerosmith video? That was pretty fucked up too. And his own daughter was in it when she was like a teenager.
Yeah.
People have to stop sexualizing teenagers.
That's like kind of like the funny, like sort of wave of change is like back then though, it was like anything remotely gay was completely scandalous. And like, it was like okay to sexualize a teenager back then, but to do anything dealing with homosexuality was like taboo.
Yeah, I think 90s was where a lot of that pivoted. You know, I talked about this before, like eating pussy, like cunnilingus was gay before 1992, 93.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you didn't know about that?
No.
I mean, it was only invented in the 80s, but it was gay up until 1992.
Oh, only gay people went down on women?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was actually categorized as a homosexual act?
Yeah, if you did it, you were gay.
And you had to come out.
Yeah, it's crazy. Times were different. 9/11 changed so much.
Yeah.
It's a fact. You can look it up. Anyway, Poison Ivy, I'm giving it 1 point. I thought it would be a little more. Chat really liked it. Chat has given it 3 points.
Yeah, it was huge when Ellen came out on the Ellen show.
People were genuinely surprised, which I think is hilarious looking back at it.
Yeah. Yeah, she was in a movie called like Mr. Wrong before that.
For a reason.
Like, yeah.
They're all Mr. Wrong.
Yeah. It didn't have to be this horrible dude. It could have just been like a really great guy who was into all the same stuff she was into, and it would still have been Mr. Wrong.
Yeah, somebody says, remember when Kevin Spacey came out? Yeah, he came out and it was like nobody budged. You know, it's like, yeah, okay, now back to the other thing that everyone's mad at you about that's really fucked up that you're going to go to jail for. Yeah, whatever, you're gay, you know. Okay, points for Poison Ivy, Sam.
1.
1, that's 1 for me, 3 from chat. 5 points for Poison Ivy. Did I choose that one? Or did you choose that one?
You choose that one.
I just saw it. Thunder Bunny, 5 points.
Oh, you know what's funny?
Drew Barrymore
Alicia
plays the
Silver-
lead, Ivy. Opposite Sylvia, Sarah Gilbert, 15-year-old Ivy becomes infatuated with her new friend's home and lifestyle, devising a plan to seduce her father and kill her mother so she can insert herself into that role. Certainly a product of the early 90s.
Sam, why do you look like a scary vulture now? Do I look like a scary vulture?
You've lost weight, yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, because that's what I'm going for. You know what the funny thing is about like we talked about the perspective change? The movie The Crush. You remember The Crush?
Yeah.
Like Carrie Elwes is like the good guy in that. And he goes way too far with Alicia Silverstone's character.
Yeah.
Like they kiss or something like that. And then he's finally like, no, this is too far.
Yeah. You passed too far 3 exits ago.
Yeah. It's really funny watching it now where it's
We were
like,
into trouble
no,
territory.
he's the bad guy. Yeah. She's a child.
Of course, you've fucked with her head enough. Yeah. She wasn't crazy. You've made her crazy.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. Just had one. Let me see. Sorry. Wait, what was it that you were saying earlier in the stream that Nate that you were talking about? Oh, here I got it.
David, it's a fertility mask. Maid said he was wearing it when she found him here about 2 hours ago.
People who commit these acts are in many ways no different from you and me.
We got Prince and the hatchet.
But they are no longer able to control their urges. They disassociate themselves
Sean
from their
Bean?
own actions, often experiencing an hysterical blindness. They're blind to the darkness within themselves.
Kyle Medford's dead.
Oh my God, I just saw him today.
You did?
Did you ever see him socially?
No, not really.
And you never had a sexual relationship with him?
I said I had no social contact with him. I do consider sex
Is
to
it
be
David
social
Caruso? Is that his name?
As you
Yeah.
know, I'm married.
We found a roll of film in Medford's safe.
Freeze it right there.
This is the movie he left CSI for.
Mrs. Gavin, is that you on the tape?
NYPD Blue.
How could you let them do
Yeah,
this
that's what I said.
They didn't do anything to me, David. It was my choice. I was in control and I liked it.
She couldn't get enough of it. She loved it.
I saw that side of you before.
Oh, did the tape turn you on?
You know, a couple of those creeps, they didn't even want me. They wanted this other girl. One of those guys was the governor. She must have rocked his world.
Was Medford blackmailing you? I don't get blackmail, Mr. Crowley.
That Angie Everhart?
Cheated on my husband. I didn't know I could be arrested for it.
She's got no alibi, and we got a
Think so.
Prince and the hatchet.
If you're gonna charge her, you charge her right now.
Too many
Right in
redheads.
front of me. I just didn't want to see it.
I know too much.
Anything happens to Trina Gavin. What if something happens to you?
That's a cool car crash.
And
Yeah. Beachy Makes the Old says we have to watch the car chase from this. That's a great little end to that. Man, is it Linda Fiorentino? Is that her name?
Is that who that is?
I think so. The name Chaz Palminteri. Linda Fiorentino? Is that her name? Something Fiorentino,
That
right?
sounds right. Yeah.
Man, she was so hot. But like, I just want to show this like end scene here real quick.
I need your help, David, I'm afraid.
Who am I speaking with?
That's great. Are you trying to say Quentin Tarantino? No, I think it's Linda Fiorentino. Yeah, no, I like that. That looks hot.
Who am I speaking with?
Yeah, this looks like prime mid. Right?
Yeah. What was that movie with David Caruso and Nicolas Cage?
Oh, I was just in Samuel Jackson.
Samuel Jackson in it?
Kiss of Death.
Kiss of Death. Think anyone submitted that? Is that a erotic thriller? It might not be an erotic thriller at all.
That was a cool movie. I remember that being a cool movie. Or like not necessarily good, but
I don't even know.
There was
if
the
Kiss
whole
of Death is
thing
erotic.
where he didn't want to go to prison because he hates the taste of metal.
In Kiss of Death or in Jade?
In Kiss of Death.
What do you think of Jade? I'm giving Jade 2 points.
I'm giving it 2 points.
2 points. Resident Steve just checked it. It does qualify as mid. So that's great. I always get Jade confused with Bound. Because it's like the both, leads are like dark-haired women with like that sexy voice.
Chaz Palminteri's in both. No,
is he really?
Not in Bound. No, it's what's his name? Joe Pantaleone. Joey Pants is in Bound.
Chat has given this 3 points. I'm giving it 2. Did you say 2?
Yeah, I'm gonna say 2. Yeah.
So that is 7 for Jade. Who gets those points?
7 for Jade. That's Zach Touchdown. Gets 7 points for Jade. I think someone just, I think you're looking at the same thing I am, but someone quadruple submitted their submission, just so you know. And this isn't like, cause we're trying to like, be like, hey, you're messing with the rules here or anything like that. But if you submit something multiple times, it'll show up to us as a multiple submission, and we're likely not to pick it.
Do you not pick multiple submissions?
I mean, I like a lot of times if something's like in red, I might think like, oh, we already watched this one or something.
Oh. Interesting. All right. I kind of gravitate towards the red ones because I'm like, well, enough people submitted this where we should watch it. But I mean, that's, I think, why we spread it out like you and Timmy. Like I'm pushing all the buttons. So I kind of go with those highlight red one doubles because I'm like, oh, well, enough people submitted this, we should watch it. Anyway, are you ready for the next one?
Yeesh.
Once upon a time, there was a scorpion. This particular scorpion wanted to get across the river, but she couldn't swim. So
I don't
she
like
asked
where
the
this is
frog for
heading.
a ride.
Wasn't the frog scared of her?
He was scared, all right, but she promised that she wouldn't sting him. So they got about halfway across, and then he felt like a burning shot through his back. And he said, "Oh my, why did you do that? Now we're both doomed to die."
And what did the scorpion say?
She said I had to.
That guy in Top Gun.
It's in my nature.
Officer?
Mr. Aldridge, you know my father, Lieutenant Walker.
Lieutenant.
When Darcy's father is brutally murdered, her search for justice drives her outside the law.
Why did you do it?
You assaulted the district attorney.
He killed my father.
I'm gonna need your badge and your gun.
I'm a good cop.
You were a good cop. And away from her trusted partner.
What is your problem?
Well, maybe there's another you that you don't know about.
Transformed by a childhood memory.
Mind if I drop in?
She was all dressed in black.
Where did she come from?
She had this long braid, like a tail, like a scorpion.
She swears to fight crime.
Masked Marauder saved Mayor.
Keeping her deadly nature a secret.
You going after her?
She killed somebody.
All I'm saying is that justice was done.
Not yet. I gotta catch her first.
I release a deadly gas into the air.
Whoa, there's like a super villain?
Her own way.
Let me end your misery.
With a streetwise accomplice.
Going my way.
And a full-blown street ride.
Is that Garrett Morris?
What happened to my car?
Customized.
Computer, activate the oil gun.
And morphinized.
I find it works better if you say yo.
Yo.
This is what I think that show The Cape was like.
Not even her partner suspects that the woman he loves...
Tars, you're a great cop. You're no black scorpion.
...is the sensuous scorpion he desires.
There's the
ready
erotic
for
part.
action. If the cops don't get her first.
He wants this whacked out broad behind bars, and so do I.
The black scorpion.
What's that guy from?
Let's go.
Did you really think you could win, Black Scorpion?
Looks like the gang's all here.
Feel the sting of the black scorpion.
It's in my nature.
That's a great trailer.
Yeah.
And so much was like a surprise. Like, wait, what? What? I was not expecting most of that. I'll be honest.
Yeah. That was a weird one.
Yeah, the context says this is an incredibly odd movie my friend forced me to watch while stoned last week. Extra mid. I like how it kind of slowly built to like her being some super like vigilante, right? Like it wasn't very obvious right away. Then we get the origin of the name in the trailer, right? And then there's a super villain too, you know, like that's so funny.
Just so you know, the dad was Slider from Top Gun.
I was thinking, it's like Slider,
Iceman's Rail.
You smell. Slider, you smell. You stink. That's what it is. He goes, Slider, you stink. And then it goes right into the volleyball scene.
Yeah.
Diarrhea Warning liked it and gave it a 2.
Let's see. Man, that guy, Stephen Lee, he was in The Negotiator, War Games, La Bamba, Burlesque. What am I thinking from? It's none of
I'm going to have to find this for Midhunters. For those of you that don't submit and watch and are just kind of lurking or whatever, we do watch parties in the midweek under my name, Nate Blackest. Actually, I don't even think that says Nate Blackest, but on my Twitch channel, Nate Blackest, we do Midhunters where we watch these mid movies that people have forgotten about. And we do bingo and all that stuff. So keep an eye. We usually do a Monday night after BOYZ. So probably tomorrow night we'll watch one of these.
Black Scorpion had a sequel that you might not be able to watch on Midhunters.
Because it's too good?
No. Is 3.7 okay to watch on Midhunters?
Yeah. It's in the strike zone,
okay,
baby.
so yeah. All right, so that's in the strike zone.
What are you going to give Black Scorpion as a score?
I'm going to give, I was almost going to take a point away, because it felt off theme because it was such a superhero movie, but it was just a great trailer. I'm gonna give that 2 points.
I'm gonna give it 2 points too. World's Worst Boy says the sequel is actually porn. It's 2 points from Sam, 2 points from me. And wow, it's got a lot of points. Only 4 people voted no on this. Kind of crazy. I wonder what the 4 people do like. I wonder if they vote no on everything. Did something come
I got
to
it.
Okay.
Yeah. I saw the movie that guy's from, and I'm like, yeah, that's totally it. RoboCop 2. He's Duffy, the crooked cop.
The Slider guy?
No, not Slider. There's a guy that just looked like a fat white guy.
Oh.
I think he's like one of the other cops in this. Wait, let me.
To a scorpion he desires. She's ready for action. If the cops don't get her first.
He wants this whacked out broad behind bars, and so do I.
The
That guy?
Black Scorpion.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go. He wants this whacked out broad behind bars, and so do I.
The Black Scorpion.
Let's go.
Are you unpausing it?
No. Okay. So that's 7 points to World's Worst Sister. And thank you very much. Sam, it's your turn.
Cool. All right. Wait, I was gonna do this. All right.
Some of these erotic thrillers just have great titles.
She seemed such a sweet girl. Such a nice girl.
Hi, I'm Candy Wilson, the babysitter.
Won't you come in, dear?
The Babysitter. A story right out of your own living room.
George, where are you going?
I'm going to bed.
No, you're not. Not until you take Candy home.
This was the beginning of a real trip.
It's a green light, Mr. Maxwell. That means you can go.
Candy means go.
I want to laugh. I want to have fun. I want to feel things.
Candy plays the field and the game.
Candy, you don't think that I would. Why, I'm old enough to be...
Mr. Maxwell, you're old enough to do anything you want to do.
The Babysitter. She was great with kids, and even better with Daddy.
See, Candy, I'm afraid I broke the button.
Oh, well, these things aren't made for swimming anyway.
The Babysitter. A girl with a problem. A girl who couldn't help herself.
Man, I dig you. You turn me on.
A nymphette who is graduating from boys to men.
Nobody else ever looked like Candy, devil and angel combined.
I decided to see if I could turn you on. I wanted to try you out, to see what it would be like.
The Babysitter.
I
Don't
panicked.
let her in your house unless you want real trouble.
I pushed a button.
The Babysitter. A Crown International Pictures release.
They're just making out, and it's very gross.
Oh, this is an X-rated movie.
Yeah, I changed. It's a trailer. Sure, it's a trailer, but Sam just said it's X-rated. I mean, back then, X-rated movies would be what, like R-rated movies these days or something.
Yeah.
I got scared for a sec because I was like, "Whoa, they're just gonna," and I hit the button to get off that scene. Check off gross kiss. Yeah, it was at the end there. It was a real gross kiss of like her making out with the old guy. for like the last 10 seconds of it. Just
Wait,
real
what does it
hard.
say? Just play one thing.
A Crown International Pictures release.
Persons under 16 will not be admitted.
Yeah. Interesting.
That's it. 1969's The Babysitter. I
thought it was hot.
Really cool.
Yeah, no, it was cool.
That babysitter was pretty.
And horny.
That was a pretty babysitter. That's what I'll say about that.
I wonder how old she was. Let's see. I mean, it didn't say she was in high school, right? It didn't say she was a teenager.
No.
Maybe she was 19. This is not, there's so many babysitter movies that this doesn't even make it.
Babysitter, 1969. Patricia Weimer. Let's see, let me do the math. And
she was born in 47. She died in 1993.
She was
at age 46.
Oh, wait, I did that wrong. She was 22. What? What, Nate? Nate, you turned the mic off?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I was asking Google to do basic math for me.
Oh no, she was 21 or 22.
Yep.
Yeah.
She died in 1993 at the age of 46. She died tragically in a house fire in Lakeport, California. She had become a hospice worker and lived with a family of cats. Oh, that's real sad. Anyway, I liked it. I thought it was cool. It had a vibe. Yeah. I liked how it had, my favorite part of the trailers though is like when it went into like the beat culture and she's like smoking a joint and you know, that whole part was really interesting. This was referencing Hard Candy.
Oh,
it's
really?
Hard Candy. Anyway, I'm going to give it 2 points. Chat is still voting, but they're leaning into the yes. What do you think, Sam?
I'm 2 points.
2 points.
I think it's really cool how this kind of was like set the tone for a genre that came much later.
Yeah. Chat gave it 2 points as well, so it's going to be 6 points total. Who gets them?
6 points to Yankee City Boy.
Yankee City Boy. Oh.
And this is Yankee City Boy. You only need to submit it once. We don't see it more. I might look over it.
Interesting though.
Double submit it.
That this was just mentioned. So I'm going to play this.
Jeff?
Haley?
You just don't really look like the kind of guy who has to meet girls over the internet.
Well, I think it's better to meet people online first. Get to know what they're like inside. You work as a photographer, you find out real quick. People's faces lie.
Does my face lie? That is so good. Do you want some?
Sure.
Oh.
You look older than you are. You certainly act older than you are.
Really?
Want to call your sister? Tell her where you'll be?
It's the roof of the Arclight parking lot.
I'm reading Romeo and Juliet. It's a 9th grade book, but I figured I could have it done before the school year starts.
You're not even in 9th grade?
know you're interested in that kind of thing.
You thought since we've been chatting for 3 weeks that you knew everything about me?
Yeah, Lydia Petunia, all these erotic thrillers have a common theme.
These were all shot here?
My house is my studio.
I recognize this girl.
The things you do wrong, they haunt you.
This is officially sick.
I have never hurt anyone!
It's just so easy to blame a kid.
Who are you?
Playtime is over. Now it's time to wake up.
Hard Candy. I've never heard of it. Somebody in chat mentioned that the Babysitter movie is mentioned in Hard Candy. And when I saw it in the list, I was like, oh. It was not erotic, I will say that. Do we disqualify this for like definitely not being erotic?
I don't know, because it was like well, it wasn't like a, hey, we're trying to turn the audience on. It dealt with like the.
Let me look at the trailer. Or the context. Elliot Page is a 14-year-old child who forms a relationship online with a man, a photographer who suspects is a pedophile. Oh, she suspects is a pedophile. She then pretends to be lured into his home where she confirms her suspicions. She sets out to either expose or get revenge on him for wrongdoings. The trailer is quite surface level and doesn't give anything away. Very compelling narrative. Interesting. Oh, you know what? I didn't look, and I picked this one, and it's from somebody we've already watched a trailer for.
Oh.
Should I skip voting on it?
Sure.
All right, we're skipping voting on it. That was from Thunder Bunny, but no one else submitted it. All right, Sam, your turn. Abby Sally says, as a baby, this is not erotic, but rather cultural appropriation.
釣り玉釣りださあさあさあさあよいしょよいしょなかなかわかりませんでした。でも今やっとわかりました。それは怒りでもありませんでした。悲しみでもありませんでした。あそこが感じてしまったんです。あそこが感じてしまったんです。あそこがなんとちょっといじめにあってるんですけど。どういうことですか。これがほらいじめにあった。俺もらえる。ほら見て。影のズームアップ。そこからズーム引く。ゆっくりと。そして彼女の。いやいけるいけるいける。そんないける俺。あいと。
本当はこの家に何しに来たの?
Hey. Huh. Visitor Q. What do you think?
I mean, it was disturbing.
Yeah. It was interesting. It was different.
I think it's Coco is there. Well, I guess, people are saying like it's not erotic, but like, I guess he's talking about his dick in the beginning, and there's definitely like.
I'll say this. I'm giving it 1 point because it looked cool. Like the trailer is different with the animation stuff, very kinetic. But I can't give it, points. I thought it was interesting, but I'm not sure if it's really on theme.
This says artsy Japanese straight to video mindfuck, and I think it got submitted a couple times.
Wabaka says a dysfunctional family where the mother is a heroin addict prostitute beaten by her son, and the father is an ex-TV reporter sleeping with his daughter and filming his son being beaten up. Q, a complete stranger, enters the bizarre family, changing their lives for the better, finding balance in their disturbing natures. Huh. Well, that seems odd.
Huh. All right, I'll give it a point. It was different.
Huh.
Oh, you shuffled things, right?
I just reorganized by name.
Reorganized, yeah.
But I did it before. I haven't done it since you picked this one, though.
No, I saw it. I saw this like further down the list. That's why I thought it was submitted a couple times.
Chat didn't even give it a point.
Okay, so we got 2 points to Baby Bread Bar.
Baby Bread Bar. Gotta be careful when you change your name mid-season because it's gonna put you down next season. Just be aware.
Who's Baby Bread Bar original?
Baby Babar. Baby Babar.
Oh, now I get it. You'd probably one more each.
Sure. Are we doing a 33 through 36? What do you think?
Sure.
Let's see. How about 2 more each? I think we can still squeeze a few out if we. So there's 2 I wanted to watch.
2 more each. 2 more each.
Because there's one that like we watched and I was like, oh, how come this wasn't submitted? And I just found it in here. Ready?
Yeah.
It's me. What happened? It was unreal. All night long, I listened to that sound.
It was Jennifer Tilly's birthday yesterday.
Ooh.
Trust me. I had this image of you inside of me. Like a part of me.
You're asking me to help you fuck over the mob. Violet, these people are serious.
It's the principal from 3 O'Clock High.
Fuck up, Mitchell!
Don't fuck this up, Mitchell!
Look at his shirt. Look at it. It's ruined.
What did she do to you?
Everything you could.
What Wachowskis. Is that the first Wachowski movie?
I think so. I think the first big one.
I feel I've seen a better trailer for this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Have you seen Bound?
Yeah.
I don't think the trailer does the movie justice.
Yeah, because in the movie there's like nudity and sex scenes and stuff.
Yeah. Also, I'm surprised we didn't get more lesbian erotic thrillers, you know? I feel that it's the cornerstone of erotic thrillers, right?
I guess. What are you thinking of?
I don't know. I just figured there'd be more. I don't know. Let me see. Somebody else, honestly, somebody else submitted this too, and I can see that's a different trailer. So this could be a challenge. Because I was like, how come nobody submitted? And then I'm like, oh, a few other people submitted this. It just wasn't showing up because it was a different trailer. So, if anybody wants a challenge, Deja's challenging. See, did Deja submit it? Deja, I don't even have you in here. You can't challenge if you didn't submit it. Oh.
No.
Oh, you were just excited for someone to challenge it?
Okay.
What's what I'm saying is, like, I feel like I've seen a different trailer of this. Like, this was good. I liked it. But I feel like there was another one that was more lesbionic. Does that make sense?
I think I feel like it hasn't been challenged. Wait, Abby Sally is saying challenge.
You can only challenge if you've already submitted it, and I don't think Abby Sally submitted it. So
Abby Sally hasn't submitted anything.
Okay. All right. So what would you give Bound? I'm giving it 1 point just because I feel like there was something missing.
I don't know. I liked the big letters. I'm gonna give it 2 points because I like the big letters.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to, let me see real quick. Wanted to, 1, 2, 3. Okay. 3 people submitted this, and I don't see anybody that submitted it challenging. So, that's 3 points from us, the boys, and that is 2 points from chat, 5 points total, going to, now I lost it. 2. Sorry, everybody. Bound. This one we watched. Diet Aubrey Plaza. There we go. There we go. 5 points, Diet Aubrey Plaza. Unchallenged. All right, Sam.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Wait, let me just. All right. Where is this? All right, close your eyes for a second.
Why don't we begin with a question? What is a sex crime? Not getting any.
How do you top the movie franchise that broke all the rules?
3 of us not to be seen again.
I didn't know it say what it was, right?
By making it even hotter.
You got a beautiful fiance, smoking hot girlfriend, and a bunch of running around money. Criminal.
Carson Wheatley, you're under arrest for the rape of Brandy Cox.
And just because he's rich does not mean he can get away with it.
I'm innocent, I swear to God.
You can get out real easy. $25 million.
You guys set me up.
There's something you can do about it.
I wouldn't rule anyone out.
Come on out, baby.
You believe me, don't you?
It's too bad. You really are a hot piece of...
You think she's gonna kill me?
Let's face it, threesomes were so last year. Wild Things 4, Some.
Do you even know how to drive this thing?
Can you handle it?
They're showing the DVD to the other one. Also available, the movie that this is based on. That's fucking funny.
Is there a Wild Things 2 and 3?
I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see. Yes, there is.
Okay. It's funny. I just think it's funny that they're referencing the first one so much, but not the fact that there's been like 2 more.
Yeah. Oh, the
Like,
2
really,
more also
really
were direct to DVD.
Yeah.
But they were like, and those were also threesomes. All of these other ones were threesomes. And you know how we beat that? Foursomes.
Yeah. In Wild Things, there was a threesome. In Wild Things 2, there was a twosome, which I guess is just sex. In Wild Things 3, there was another threesome. But how do you beat a threesome? A foursome.
The subtitle for Wild Things 3 is called Diamonds in the Rough. And it's funny because like I'm looking at the stills from all of these, and there's like a pool scene in like every single one of them.
Yeah, that's the staple. That's what makes it wild.
Yeah. But what makes it things? Them things?
Yeah, them.
Them things. Wild Things 2.
Wild Things, 2 dudes, 2 chicks.
Straight hetero Wild Things.
Mythic. That's good.
It is funny because every Isaiah Washington's in Wild Things 2. That's so funny.
That's really funny.
Wild Things 8 is just Bukkake. They've done too much. They've gone too far. All right. It's 50-50 so far in chat with a little bit more time to go. I'm tickled that it's like the whole trailer is about one-upping the first movie, and this is the 4th movie. So I think that's so funny to me that I have to give it 2 points.
Yeah, same. 2 points. the
2 Wild
Things force. Just the name alone is enough.
Yeah.
I had no idea this existed.
Also, what's funny is that like you don't really like it's a dude and 3 girls, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
it's just really funny. Another one. Boom! Mic drop.
What?
They should just have it be like a real gross, like real life feeling, like swingers party thing, where it's like, you know, creepy couples like in their 50s.
It's also really funny though, because this came out in 2010. Like, when Wild Things came out in, what was it, 99?
Sure.
Like in the late 90s, it was like, I mean, there was internet porn, but it was like pictures, and so there was something about this that was like about Wild Things that was like
98.
Whoa. Yeah, 98. Whoa, a lesbian sex scene.
Yeah.
And this like somehow you can tell this is like the weak ass that like just such weak ass shit when it comes to like being erotic. Like it's a foursome. You're like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure every 12-year-old that wants to see a foursome has seen it.
This was on VHS. This was the VHS you always hoped your uncle had when you visited and everyone went to sleep. Okay. Chat is split down the middle, so the tie goes to the runner. That's a 2-point trailer. I'm giving it 2 points. What do you say, Sam?
I'm giving it 2 points too. So that's
Okay.
6 points going to Butterfly Beulah.
Hey, BB, Butterfly
right?
Beulah.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Okay.
Squidzilla said, this shit is fucking rigged.
Which part of it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Squidzilla didn't even submit anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you this. All right. I'll get your heat. All right. So I'm looking at 79, but also
79.
79, but what was the other one I was looking at? 27.
You know, I'd either go 27, but I feel like we've already seen 79, and if I was going to pick one between 79 and 80, I'd pick 80.
Have you heard of this movie? I've not heard of it.
I've seen the box for it.
All right, let's do it.
I don't want you out in public until the trial is over. I don't want to see any pictures of you in the paper. I want you to look as though your life has been shattered.
My life has been shattered.
It was a crime so violent,
You think I killed my wife? Prove it.
a murder so well planned,
You want people to say, geez, you think
Peter
he could have done
Coyote.
that to his own wife.
that it may change as many lives
You're under arrest for the murders of Paige Forrester and Consuelo Martinez.
as it claims.
You've got
Ooh, that's a cool logo.
The jagged. The blade must have some kind of serration.
You're never gonna get him off.
If he didn't do it, I'll get him off.
It is a man accused of murder
What did you see?
Her hands and her feet were tied.
and a woman who must believe him.
He didn't do it.
Yeah?
Voiceover is great.
Or another part of your anatomy. Come on!
It is a trial of the heart.
What was your relationship to him?
He was my lover.
I had an affair with somebody. That doesn't mean I killed my wife.
And a trail of deception.
What kind of sex did you have with her? Did you tie her up?
I allowed myself to feel.
But did he do that bloodbath? Oh, I saw nothing that would lead me to that conclusion.
You really think you're something, don't you?
Gary Busey.
Teddy, I love you.
He is not a psychopath. He is an Iceman.
A guy like him, you never know.
Columbia Pictures presents Jeff Bridges, Glenn Close, Jagged Edge,
Robert Loggia. Hey, kid.
You know what's weird to me is seeing Glenn Close and Jeff Bridges like romantically linked up. Because if that was today, you'd be like, that's so weird. But you're like,
Yeah.
oh, they're probably around the same age, you know?
Glenn Close is one of those people that I've never seen him been like, oh, she's attractive. You know?
No.
What do you mean?
No, I've never had that thought.
Yeah, no, I've never, you know, like, and she's been in multiple erotic thrillers. She's been in this and in what was the one with Michael Douglas?
She was a grandma at age 30.
I mean, I think that's saying aesthetically a grandma at age 30. What was the one? The Fatal Attraction?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just funny because you see these guys, right, that were her age when she was young and they were in these romantic roles. But then, you know, as things happen in movies and stuff, these dudes, like, the age of the women they date stays the same as they get older in the movies, you know, like the romantic casting. It's pretty funny. She's just a good actress. Yeah, that's what she gets cast for.
Yeah.
So no, you guys are misunderstanding what I'm saying. I'm not saying like, ooh, Glenn Close is pretty. I'm just saying, no, I've never had that thought. But Jagged Edge, that looks like a movie I want to see. It looks thrilling. The fucking narration, the voiceover narration for the trailer was great.
I'll tell you, like 2 seconds into the trailer, I was like, this is on theme.
Yeah.
Like, you could tell it was an erotic thriller, like, as soon as it started. And there was, like, in the very beginning, like, there's, like, nothing going on that's, like, quite thrilling. But, like, as soon as the voice comes in, it's like, blah, 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 blah. You're like, oh, yeah, this is an erotic thriller.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised because there was a lot of things you watched tonight that were kind of a stretch. You know, and maybe it is an erotic thriller, but it didn't come across in the trailer. I thought this one was pretty good, so I'm giving this 2 points.
Did you ever see that play, Glenn Close, Glenn Ross? I think is what it's called.
No.
It's good.
Who's in it?
And a lot of people, it's a play.
Oh, it's a play. No, I've never seen a play.
Yeah.
What are some
Glenn
memorable
Close,
lines
Glenn
from the play?
A, B, C. Always be closing.
That's Glenn closing.
That is the line, yeah.
Okay. Get it.
Cool.
Yeah, so I'm going to give that 2 points. And you?
I'm going to also give that 2 points.
That's 4 from us. Ooh, it's so close to 3 points from chat, but it looks like it's going to stall out at 2 points. I'm a little bit surprised. I thought people thought that was cool too. That's 6 points for Jagged Edge, going to the Spicy Guy. And the Spicy Guy says, young Jeff Bridges is hot. So is old Jeff Bridges. Jeff Bridges is hot. All right, Sam's got the last one of the night.
All right. This is...
Yeah, the funny thing is, sorry, continue.
The comment in this one reminded me of a comment from yesterday's stream, and that's partly the reason why I'm picking it.
All right.
Did you want to say the funny thing is, or?
Oh, the funny thing is, I think Timmy and I like kind of settled on this because of Michael Douglas. We were like, man, he's in so many erotic thrillers. We haven't seen one Michael Douglas movie tonight.
That's true.
Beyond the realm of science.
Log entry September 10. Continuation of data pertaining to gene transfer experiment 1255. I was able to limit myself to 3 entry points through the cranium.
Against the laws of nature.
What is going on?
A new form of life.
You are a new species.
Has been created.
Is that Richard Grieco?
I used to be afraid of heights, you know.
Yeah.
But you cured me.
You had defective genes in your brain. I replaced them. Where do you think I got the healthy ones from?
A creature with a hunger for pleasure.
I can't control myself, Dr. Eddington. I'm a monster.
With a lust for the hunt.
What's the matter? Don't you want to play anymore? Scared? Is your heart pounding?
And a taste for the kill.
Is that the sister from Wonder Years?
Rico of Mobsters and If Looks Could Kill, and Mariam Diabo of The Living Daylights and Immortal Sins. Tomcat, Dangerous Desires. Science made him more than human. Desire made him more than deadly.
I feel like that announcer's getting paid by the word. He just kept going.
I honestly, I wasn't feeling this, and then he said meow, and then I thought that was funny.
Yeah, that was.
I was like, meow. I love how at the end too they just show like a video cassette. You know?
Yeah.
Like it's coming to video. They don't even have to say it.
Miriam Diabo.
Is she related to Olivia Diabo?
I don't know, but she's. Oh wait. Oh.
Olivia Diabo was from that television show with Fred Savage.
Is that the sister from the Wonder Years?
Olivia Diabo?
Yeah, wait.
This walked so Twilight could run.
What the comment was Paul Schrader's cat people walked so Richard Grieco's Tomcat could fuck.
According to a Letterboxd review, there's a disproportionately little sex in this.
Oh, what a ripoff. What'd you think?
I don't know. I thought it was dumb. And then the meow part is maybe leaning me.
The meow part was pretty good.
What are you thinking?
Oh, yeah. Olivia Diabo is from Wonder Years. And this is Miriam Diabo. And they must be related, right?
I mean, they look exactly alike. Or unless you change her name.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll give it 1 point. I'm going to give it 1 point.
I'll give it 1 point. Chat is giving it 2 points. 4 points.
Maybe I should give it 2 points.
You already gave it 1 point.
All right, 4 points to Flanja. What's that bring Flanja up to?
99 points. That's so funny.
Like, don't we just want if he gets 1 point on his next movie, he's gonna win. But wait, who's in second?
Silent Alley got a ton of points. So Silent Alley is also 1 movie away from winning. They're both 1 movie away from winning, pretty much.
Oh, Silent Alley got 8 points.
Yeah, Silent Alley.
So what's that bring Silent Alley up to?
It didn't update yet.
So that'll bring Silent Alley will be at 95 and Flanja is at 99.
Yeah, it's close.
So we don't even know what that means, though.
Here's what we can do. All right, so here's the thing. and this is something, that Sam and I would normally talk about off stream. But we have been talking a while about these different shows to do in between some seasons, before the seasons start. Cause you had some ideas, Timmy had some ideas of just some just break from the norm, maybe something we can introduce, but we didn't want to do it in the middle of the season. So we could go another week, right? Or we could start the weird streams, like the experimental Trailer Boy streams next week. And tonight we could choose one trailer from Flanja and one trailer from Silent Alley and see how they go and just end it tonight. What do you think?
Oh, one trailer from each of them
tonight that they've already submitted.
All right, we're going long. All right, let's do it.
All right.
The head-to-head finals.
This is for Arl the Marvels.
Arl the Marbles.
All right, so looks like it's going to be 73.
Or
is that it?
74.
Oh yeah. 74 actually is the one. So 74. That's how 74 versus. Let's see. I'm going to say 34. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, everybody. We're not going to tell you whose is what.
Not going to tell you whose is what.
Yeah, we're doing it now. We're just fucking doing it. This is going to be
just doing it now.
We're not going to tell you whose trailer is what. We're just going to vote for both of them and then vote on them. And then we'll find out afterwards. All right.
Yeah.
First one.
Nick West holds a special power.
Any calls waiting?
Yeah, only about 20.
He knows just what to say.
This is Nick West. Talk to me, Linda.
His words seduce.
Kiss you.
Nick, I want you to make love to me.
His words dance to the sounds of night rhythms. Women love him.
I'm putting my hand
on
Men don't.
You make me want to puke.
For your information, Johnny boy, I love women.
Feed all this garbage into their head about love. It's a bunch of crap.
You really know what women need. You should settle down, Nick. Look at you. You're irresponsible, immature, egotistical.
He taunts men.
I don't like you.
I'd be worried if you did.
You know what? You'd step in front of my shotgun and die.
And he taunts women.
Excuse me, honey, but saying you're a virgin isn't a little fib.
You give me 10 minutes, Nick, and I'll show you why virginity is so overrated.
You just can't help yourself, can you?
Nick, when was the last time you took a good look at yourself? You're using your show as your own personal dating service.
From the first time I heard your words on the radio show, I've been a fan ever since.
We all should have seen this coming. These girls, they pour out their innermost secrets, which make them easy targets for any smooth-talking, sex-crazed deviants.
Nick, what happened?
I don't know.
Nick West apparently cracked on the air, allegedly committing a sensational sex murder.
Hey, Jackson!
Sensational sex murder?
If I told you you were looking for the wrong guy? Damn it, why don't you believe me?
That sex murder was sensational.
Mr. West?
Words seduce. Passion kills.
It's gonna get you in trouble one of these days.
Now his words must save his life. Night Rhythms. Martin Hewitt. Deborah Driggs. Delia Shepard. Night Rhythms.
I'd like to see one of these movies where there's a good amount of people coming on to him that he's like, I'm not really
not really feeling it right now.
Yeah.
I just, want to watch a good movie. Oh, we got rated. Unrealistic time jump. Thank you very much.
Aw, we got rated. playing for all the marbles here. This is the end of the season. We're having a kind of sudden death round here.
Do you think we should vote or leave it straight up to the audience?
Leave it straight up to the audience.
Okay.
All right. That was one of them.
Should we head to head them or do points and then based on the points?
Head to head them.
All right, head to head them. All right. So first one is Night Rhythms. This poll is getting very good feedback, but we're just going to head to head them. So Night Rhythms versus, you want to pull up the next one then?
Okay.
I can grab it. Actually, I have it. All right. Night Rhythms versus. Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
The odds against a crook being sensitive enough to get into your diaries is about 1,000,000,000 to 1.
I know he's reading them. I can feel him turning the pages.
I was just getting off on the fantasy.
Something happened tonight, didn't it? What are you talking You got that look like something happened.
Oh. It's the guy from Scarface, but wasn't that David Caruso also?
You got a whole other life? Anything you want. Any way you ever imagined it. Come on, I'll show you.
Drop it. I'll shoot!
I love it. Thief of Hearts. Okay. So Thief of Hearts or Night Rhythm versus Thief of Hearts. All right. Season 5 winner.
Wow.
Right.
This is in the words of the movie Over the Top, this is getting too intense.
Okay, here we go. This is for all the Marbles.
All the Marbles.
All the Marbles. What up, Suhangva? Season 5. It's a come off. Yeah.
Yeah, that was David Caruso.
Which one is which? You don't remember the titles? Well, Night Rhythm is the radio guy. Thief of Hearts is the one with the burglar. The Thief of Hearts theme is pretty great. When did we see these? Funny. We didn't see them. We just saw them now. And the context for, I'll read the context for both, I guess, while we're here. What was the first one called? Night Rhythms. Late night radio host is framed for the on-air sex murder of a fan and must go on the run to prove his innocence. And then Thief of Hearts, heavy bass synth music, quick cut trailer, erotic rubbing. This 80s erotic sleaze about a thief that steals a diary and then becomes obsessed with the woman who wrote it. I mean, that tracks.
Yeah.
What the fuck is a sex murder? Well, what did they say? It's a spectacular sex murder? What was the word? What was the adjective?
Sensational.
Sensational, yeah.
Yeah.
Can we find out if the guy who says ass to ass is on Cameo so we can get him to say head to head? I'm sure he would.
Head to head.
We should get cameos of dudes, of not dudes, but we should get cameos because a lot of these like actors, you know, like maybe not Michael Biehn, but like some of these mid actors.
David Caruso.
Yeah, like they're probably on Cameo. They can probably say some Trailer Boy lines. Spray it all over my chest and hair, Timmy. Or, yeah, just say stuff about Timmy. Timmy, you're a slut boy. I feel like that. That'd be fun. Cob to Cob, yeah. Is Silent Alley in chat still? I know it's late. So Flange is still here. It was like 6 in the morning for you, Flange? I feel bad that Silent Alley's not even here for the showdown in absentia.
Oh yeah. So
you know what?
Since Flange is here, should we just say that Silent Alley lost?
It's close. So here's the thing. Like it's this, it's a very, very narrow margin right now. We only have 59 voters, right? And there's 168 people in the chat. So we just played 2 trailers. If you're listening and you listen to them, or you're kind of watching like, oh, I don't really vote. Now is the time to vote for this, because I mean, we don't really even have to do trailer of the week. Not necessarily because this ends the season. So all the points get wiped out for this. So this is the most important vote of the season. We've never done this before. This is completely new for Trailer Boys history here. And it's 50-50 still, which, people love doing. It's been up for 4 minutes, and votes are still coming in. We have first-time chatters voting. Sam, how long do you think we should keep the vote up for?
I think we should call it at 5 if it's 4 minutes.
Okay, it's 4 minutes. So if you haven't voted now, as soon as it hits 5 minutes, we're hitting finish poll. So I know there's people sitting on votes to keep it tied, but now is where you want to put your points in. And vote soon. If you're like on another tab, you have seconds left. You have under a minute to vote. And the winner is Thief of Hearts. And you saw I clicked as soon as it went 5. Sam and I didn't even vote for this. Thief of Hearts. Yeah. I don't let me see. Thief of Hearts. Thief of Hearts was Silent Alley.
What an upset.
Wow. Blanja voted for Silent Alley.
Like some of the trailers we watched tonight, Flanja got edged out.
Wow. I love the sportsmanship that Flanja voted for Thief of Hearts here.
Oh, wow.
And he did pick the winner.
It just wasn't Flange's night tonight, I feel like that was the thing.
Oh, wow. Crazy. Silent Alley also voted for Silent Alley's pick, though. No, I don't know what Silent Alley picked. That'd be really funny if it was like Silent down to
Alley,
1 vote.
We're gonna lift your banner in the rafters. We should do that. We should have a some sort of cup or something like that.
I honestly the reason I started getting into like the whole like 3D modeling of it is because I want to make our own trophies that we can send out, well,
no, not even that we send out, but like we could have a trophy like the Stanley Cup that we etch people's names into.
Yeah. You should keep an eye out if you go thrifting. I'm sure we could find something. Was it down to 1 vote? It was down to 1 vote. Yeah, it was down to 1 vote.
It was?
Yeah, no, it literally was. Like somebody, I stopped it as soon as it flipped to 5 minutes. Votes were still coming in, but you said 5 minutes. So let me see. Do we know? No, I shouldn't look up who voted what. But you know what? It was a good run. Good season.
Yeah.
Good season.
It's a good season. All right.
So we don't have to do trailer of the week, but next week we're gonna do something special, right?
Yeah, let's do the draft, and I'll post about it. We'll talk about it tomorrow and post it about it on Reddit, on the Discord, and on the there's a Trailer Boys Reddit, right?
Yes, there is. There is.
Yeah.
But so just to recap, what we're talking about, right? People will submit movies, the trailers with and I'll put the information in, but where the movie title is going to be, you put the theme, right?
Yeah.
And then
we're
in
going
the
to put
context,
the information.
Yeah. And in the context, you write the context. So Timmy, Sam, and I are trying to draft our team of movies by genre. So it'll be like action. So say, if you put action movie, right, and had a good trailer for it, your context could be something like man goes to his wife's no title. Man goes to his wife's Christmas party and it's like taken over by terrorists or something like that. And we're like, oh, this could be Die Hard or something, but we don't really know it's Die Hard until we play it or we draft it, So
and then
that's what it
it's
is.
the Really Bad Christmas Party, that movie. And we're like, oh, I thought I was drafting Die Hard. It turned out to be this other movie called The Really Bad Christmas Party.
Exactly. So I think that's what you were going for, but I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah. No. Yes. That's what we'll do. That's perfect. And movies can be in multiple genres, so we'll put what genres we are filling out.
And yeah, I guess don't put your username either, right?
Oh yeah, don't submit username. I think that's good. Yeah.
You're counting on us to give context that makes sense. Well, that's the thing, is like, it's a risk. We're choosing the trailers based on you guys. And then at the end, whoever picks the best team, you guys vote on. And I think what we'll do is like, we'll make our choices ahead of the game. And so we're not like choosing live, so that way, if like Sam chooses something that I wanted to pick in the draft, now I have to go to like my next choice. So it's just like a fantasy kind of thing.
Wait,
I think that's weird.
No, we will choose live.
No. I'm going through the list live. I'm not gonna be like, oh, let me read all the context while everyone is just silent around me. Like
we'll have to do our homework. Yeah,
exactly. And we'll try and get Timmy in on it. And maybe Zach would want to be in on it too. I mean, we have to figure out like how many categories we'd have, because if it's like 5 categories and there's 3 of us, that's 15 movies.
Or yeah, 5 is good. 5 or 6, either 15 or 18. Because we don't have to vote after every trailer. We just have to go like, oh, that was good. So.
Okay, cool.
I think we could do 6 categories.
6 categories. And we could do 4 of us. I mean, we could get, Zach in as well, if you think it's going to be enough.
Let's just do the 3 of us for this first time.
Oh yeah, because Zach also may not have enough time to do the whole show.
Yeah, first time, the 3 of us.
Can you invite Kathy Brown to be a judge?
No, you guys are the judge. You vote. You'll vote.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lobaka, you are correct.
Zach doesn't like when you guys don't have a clear plan, it seems. He likes to just keep it moving. Keep it moving.
All right. Who should we raid? Let me just...
Yeah, you check the raid, and you will post a detailed breakdown and answer questions, because I'm sure people are going to want to poke holes in the format, and I think that'd be a good way for you to figure it out on the Trailer Boys Reddit.
Yeah.
Trailer of the week. See, the most points trailers. Let me see. Let's see real quick. Trailer of the week is probably Blind Date. That got 8 points, and that was Sound Alley's trailer. So I'd say that more than Thief of Hearts. That's one I'm going to look for and watch. But I do want to give a shout out for everyone playing. The next time we get back into the regular game, that means all the scores are wiped clean, and so we'd be starting again.
Yeah.
I kind of want to, I don't know. We'll talk about any changes for season 6. But congratulations,
right.
big congratulations for Sound Alley.
Sound Alley, congrats.
It's so crazy to me how close it got to Flanger winning it and didn't hit it by 1 point, right?
Yeah.
This is a first for us. All right.
I gotta go.
Bye, everyone. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. And thank you for everyone for playing, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Do, do,